Icemen. On defense, number 8, Michael Kim. Also on defense, number 47, Trevor Hamilton. At forward, number 13, Nick Saraceno. At forward, number 19, Eric Bradford. And at forward, number 22, Era Nazarian. In goal for your Icemen tonight, number 1, Charles Williams. Jacksonville is coached by Jason Christie.
Good evening, everybody. It is time for Jacksonville Icemen hockey. For the second time in as many nights, it will be the Icemen hosting the Wheeling Nailers in another critical Eastern Conference matchup. The second of 3 straight games between these two clubs, as they also will square off at 3 o'clock tomorrow. For more on today's game, let's bring you to my broadcast partner, Alex Reed, and your Gears of the Game.
Hi, fans. It's time for your Gears of the Game, presented by the Jacksonville Transportation Authority, where tonight the Icemen play host to the Wheeling Nailers in round 2 of 3 here on the weekend at Veterans Memorial Arena. Well, Jacksonville took round 1 last night with a 3-1 victory over the Nailers, and the Icemen now 12-4 in their last 16 games. The Nailers tonight, though, will be looking to snap a 3-game slide here today. And last night's game, the Icemen getting another goal from Abbott Gerdukis. Seems to be on a roll right now. He's got 18 points in his last 12 games. And then looking at Aaron Nazarian, getting an empty net goal late. Nazarian leading the Icemen in scoring with 42 points, and right now has points in 9 of his last 12 contests. Now, one of the big players that returned to the lineup last night, Brandon Gignac, he's been out of the lineup due to an injury since April 9th. He gets back in there. I had a chance to chat with him this morning to talk about his return to the lineup and, of course, tonight's game against the Nailers.
I feel great, actually. It was longer than I expected, but I'm back, and I'm happy to get the win yesterday. We're looking for that playoff spot, so I think everybody's playing with desperation right now, and it's all we need for to get that win and to get that playoff spot right now. I think it's just we need to keep doing the same thing as we were yesterday. We had so many shots on goal. Eventually, puck will go in. We had 3 yesterday still, but we can get more.
Now, for the Nailers, looking at goaltender Shane Starrett, he was very impressive last night, stopping 35 of 37 shots. And don't forget about Austin Fighton. He's got 4 goals in his last 5 games and leads the team with 22. Tonight is Cancer Awareness Night. The Icemen will be wearing special cancer awareness-themed jerseys. They look really sharp, and the Icemen are hoping they're looking sharp on the ice here tonight. Don't forget also...
And thank you so much, Alex, as we are getting ready for Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Icemen and Wheeling Nailers, as Alex alluded to, on Cancer Awareness Night. And with that, the Icemen wearing special cancer awareness jerseys that look fantastic. Sort of a lavender purple, almost like a grayish purple uni, with purple trim up top, white numerals, lavender nameplates on them too. They look great. Charles Williams in goal again. Williams now 5th in the ECHL in goals against average, 2.54 goals against per game. He has now started in 25 of the last 29 games for the Icemen. In goal tonight for Wheeling, it is Taryn Kozin, 4-4, 1-0 on the year. And we are underway. Your referee tonight is Kyle Leakin, and the Icemen have the puck in the offensive zone in the opening shift. Shot towards net is deflected wide by Bradford. It squirts free for the Nailers, and stick handling up the left wing side is Austin Fighton. It is knocked free by Jacksonville. It comes over the line, and it's going to be called onside for the Nailers. Taking the body is Trevor Hamilton as Eric Bradford plays it up the left wing side. Nazarian moves it cross ice, and from center ice, Nick Saraceno will wrist it over the crossbar of Kozin and in behind his net. Line change for the Icemen, just getting things moving as Wheeling pokes it into the Jacksonville zone. Riker Killens knocking it right back out to center. Comes loose for Abbott Gerdukis, who had one of 3 Jacksonville goals last night. Wheeling now with a steal at center. They'll take it into the offensive end. Trying to move it cross ice. It comes off the boards to Michael Propavesis. Propavesis not in action last night as Williams makes a save now. Propavesis was just claimed off of waivers earlier this week by Wheeling. Former Jacksonville Icemen player Propovessis. He suited up for the Icemen just last season in the early part of the year. Puck is in the neutral zone now. Rabbit tries to knock it free. Jacob Friend takes the body. Curious if Wheeling is going to play a little more of a physical game tonight. Not much going on physically yesterday, as we have 18:32 to go on a rolling clock in the first period, still 0-0. We went almost 5 minutes from the opening whistle last night before our first whistle. We're going to have our first one right now as the Nailers are called for icing. 18:23 on the clock, and we have the draw in the Jacksonville offensive zone. The Icemen will send out Pascal Ake with Christopher Brown, and in the pivot, it's Brandon Gignac, who we just heard from in the gears of the game. Gignac did not figure in the scoring last night, but he was very much a factor. He was all over the place after missing almost a month of action with an upper body injury. Want to mention on the Icemen jerseys, by the way, not only do they look sharp, but because it's Cancer Awareness Night, they also have the names of victims who have been lost to cancer. A lot of people close to home here in Jacksonville, fans, staff, and the like. So a wonderful tribute. Not only do they look great, but it's a personal thing as well. As we resume live play, Evingston with a wrist shot from the blue line. That got deflected away and wide of the net. Binkley pinches in from the blue line, and he'll rim it around to the far side boards. At the blue line, Gignac with a baseball swing at it. He keeps it in the zone, but the Nailers get possession again, and Jacksonville peels off for a line change. Chad Duchesne tries to clear it in. He didn't get it in deep, and the Icemen will take over on the right wing. Travis Howe gains the red line. He'll float it in. Jake Elmer on the puck first. Elmer behind the net. He did not suit up last night, but he is in tonight with Derek Lodermeyer, the healthy scratch this evening, as the Nailers again airmail it for an icing call. So a couple of icing calls against the Nailers early on. Quick look at the lineup tonight. Just told you that Jake Elmer is in. Derek Lodermeyer is out. Also, Jacob Friend is in, and Brendan Miller placed on the reserve list today, which is normally short term. Other scratches tonight, Chase Harrison is out, Jacob Cedarholm, Jacob Panetta, Craig Martin, Keegan Howdashell, and Calder Brooks. As the Icemen win the draw in the offensive zone, it is Travis Howe pinning it up along the boards behind the Wheeling net, tries to go to the far side boards. It's tapped free by Jacksonville right at the blue line. Elmer gets tripped up on the play, really got caught skates with a couple of players, but he gets it back at center ice, then feeds for Bradford, who is by himself for the moment. Eric Bradford behind the Wheeling net, turns to his forehand, cannot keep possession, and the Nailers will play it up the right wing and out to the neutral zone. Austin Fighton, who is Wheeling's leading goal scorer with 22 goals. Told you guys last night that he has the ECHL Cy Young Award with 22 goals and only 5 assists. So a 22-5 mark, that's great for a pitcher. Cy Young material for Austin Fighton. As the Nailers have the puck in the neutral zone. Stick handling back into his own end is Patrick Watling with Mike Zmatula right on his hip. McNally feeds it for Courtnall. Courtnall to the left wing for Adam Smith. That'll be called offside against Wheeling. And the clock stops with 16:19 on the clock. No shots on goal yet for either team. Not even sure if I recall a shot attempt yet from either team. So a little slow to start, unlike last night when it was a furious pace for the first 5 minutes. As the Nailers have it at center. Can't get it in deep. Here's Jacob Friend looking for the home run pass for Pascal Ake. It was picked off, but Friend lays the lumber on Cockrell. Separates him from the puck, and the Icemen get it out to the Wheeling blue line. Nailers play it D to D. It is Propovessis on the left wing. Dropping it back for Jesse Lees. Lees over the blue line for Jared Cockrell. Gives it up there, and here come the Icemen in transition. It is Brown for Gignac onside on the right wing. Gignac stops at the half wall, feeds it to the blue line, and a bomb save is made by Kozin. That was Binkley who really stepped into that one-timer from 60 feet. Evingston, nice dangle there to move it for Binkley. His wrist shot again on goal. Kozin makes the easier save this time with the glove. As that last shot from Binkley, he was really hoping for a deflection from Pascal Ake in front. Jason Binkley still only 1 goal all season long. Normally an offensive-minded defenseman. He's been great on the blue line. He's been solid for sure. No complaints with his game whatsoever. Just one of those years where goals have been hard to come by for him. As the Icemen keep the puck in the offensive end, it is Nazarian trying to get it away from Duchesne. Duchesne knocks it free, it comes to center ice. Evingson, really good step up to take the body on Jostling. If he doesn't do that, it's either a 2-on-1 or it's possibly even a breakaway for Wheeling. So Evingson really had to make a quick decision there to take the body on Jostling, and he took the puck right away from him, right at the blue line. Don't recall too many games when the Icemen have had both of the big fellas at the blue line, and Jacob Friend and Croy Evingson both suiting up. But that is what we have tonight, as the Icemen have the puck at center. It is Bradford with speed. He's onside, trying to go wide on Fighton. He'll take it into the left wing corner, letting it ride for Saraceno. Saraceno can't collect, and it's Fighton for the Nailers. Ahead for Nate Rivera. Rivera backhands it off the wall and in deep. Evingson first on the puck, and he gives it away. Fighting with a backhander, it goes wide. Very fortunate for the Icemen, as the Icemen can't clear it out yet, but they are fortunate that it is 0-0, because that was a blind pass right to Fighton, as the wrist shot is deflected on goal, and Williams had to be sharp with that one. Jacksonville gets a stick up high. No call there. They wanted a high stick penalty, but we play on. Wrist shot from Wheeling is knocked away, and it comes to Evingson. Evingson will backhand it away. Nazarian goes wing to wing for Smatula, who taps the puck by one man. Soft wrister on goal, and we're going to have a quick whistle there. Kozin wanted to play the puck, but referee Kyle Leakin blew the play dead before we could go anywhere with it. Those are the kind of things that Jacksonville is really trying to avoid defensively, and for the most part, they have really tightened up defensively, I'd say over about the last 2 months plus, really. Jacksonville's team defense has been so good as of late. What we just saw in that last shift had been very few and far between, as Kozin makes a save right off the draw on the shot from Michael Kim at the blue line. Pinching in now from the right point is Trevor Hamilton. He cannot keep it in, however, and the Nailers skate out with Patrick Watling. Kim takes the body on him. Wheeling holds it in. It goes around the wall to the opposite side. Kim strips the puck away from one man, but a second man in for Wheeling is Lawton Courtnall, holding it in for the Nailers. Dropping it back, a couple men go down. It comes loose for the Icemen. 3-on-2 develops for Jacksonville. Over the blue line, they're onside. Can Smatula get the pass? No. It never did develop the way they wanted it to, as the Nailers are called for offside on the play. And we will take a break in the action. We've got 13:49 to go in period number 1. It's Jacksonville 0, Wheeling 0. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
Arlie Johnson with you on flowhockey.tv and, of course, on Mixlr. So grateful that you have joined us tonight on one platform or the other. Perhaps you're even here and listening in or watching, as the case may be. Faceoff will be at center ice, right on the center ice faceoff dot, in fact. Jacksonville sends out Jake Elmer with Brandon Gignac and Travis Howe, sort of a mishmash of a line here for the Icemen. As the play trickles into the Jacksonville end, Elmer tries to tap it away. He's double-teamed immediately, got tripped up on the play as Jacksonville flips it high into the air. It does go over the blue line, and the Icemen pick it right back up. Binkley, indirect feed for Howe. Does he deflect it in? No, he never did get a piece of it, and it's going to be an icing call against Jacksonville. Binkley is arguing, saying that he did touch the puck. Maybe he'll at least get a discussion out of it between the two linesmen. They are talking about it. Maybe he'll win that battle. And maybe not. The two linesmen are drifting back into the Jacksonville zone. What are they going to call? No, Binkley won. Well done from the vet. It's a sold-out game tonight as well for Cancer Awareness Night. Great to see the crowd socially distanced still. The league won't let us do anything more than what we have here tonight, but they are all the way up to the top row here at the Veterans Memorial Arena as Jacksonville tries to play the puck out of their zone. They can't do it yet. A scramble for it on the far side boards. Riker Killens takes the body. Centering feed from Wheeling is deflected into the opposite corner. The Nailers still have possession. Propavesis, cross ice look to the right point. Wrist shot from Lees is deflected to the opposite corner. Winquist takes a hit from Jacob Friend as the Nailers still with possession, trying to feed it to the blue line, but there was nobody there, and it comes back into the Nailer end. Propavesis weaving away from Aaron Nazarian, feeds for Cody Sylvester, and then Patrick Watling. Watling is onside as Winquist floats it into the corner. Friend in a heavy collision with Watling. Both of them go down as the Icemen end up with the puck. It's Nazarian starting a three-man rush. Three back for the Nailers. Nazarian tries to go wide on McNally. He'll play it underneath now for Bradford. Stepping in is Wasey Rabbit. Rabbit first on the puck, then gives it up. And the Nailers take possession. It is Jostling circling back into his own end. Long outlet pass picked off by the Icemen. Here comes Jacksonville. It is Rabbit for Matula onside. Wrist shot from Gerdukis just over the crossbar. That was a quick release from Gerdukis. I think he really caught Kozin. Kozin was fortunate that it went high. But Gerdukis playing so well lately as the Icemen get another steal. Rabbit, left circle, wrist shot, blocker save, penalty coming, and it is going to be on the Nailers. Slashing is the call. Kyle Leakin makes the call for the Nailers to go to the box. I believe it's Nate Rivera heading to the box, and it will be a power play for Jacksonville. Their first of the night. The Icemen 11th in the league on the power play at 15.5%. Wheeling, as we told you yesterday, last in the league in penalty killing, 78.3%. They're also last in the league on the power play. So specialty teams could definitely be a factor in favor of the Icemen tonight. Jacksonville wins the draw. They will set up shop. It is Brown for Gignac, left circle. Gignac holds and feeds to Hamilton at the left point. Cross ice at Saraceno at the circle. Wrister, score! Power play goal for Nick Saraceno. Puts the Icemen on top 1-0. Pascal Ake won't get credit for a point, but he'll get credit in the locker room because he set up a vicious screen for Taron Kozin. Kozin never had a chance. He never saw it because Ake was right in front of him. Kozin was looking to his right, trying to locate the puck, but the shot went to the left, and he beat him cleanly to the short side at the 8:19 mark of period number 1. And here's Joe Massa with your goal call.
Your first Iceman goal, a power play goal, scored by number 13, Nick Saraceno. Assisted by number 47, Trevor Hamilton, and number 17, Brandon Gignac. Time of the goal, 8 minutes and 19 seconds. Once again, your Iceman power play goal, scored by number 13, Nick Saraceno.
Thank you so much, Joe. Nick Saraceno gets the goal. It is his 13th of the season. Trevor Hamilton and Brandon Gignac assist at 8:19, a power play goal for the Icemen. They had two great-looking power plays last night. They were 0 for 2, but not for lack of effort. They dominated on the power play last night. They just didn't score. One of their goals was just a few seconds after a power play had expired when they held the puck in the offensive zone literally for the entire 2 minutes before scoring just seconds later. And right off the draw, it's Saraceno again. Tries to go wide on Kozin, couldn't pull the trigger. Kozin just held off the short side as Saraceno nearly got his second in just a matter of seconds. Wheeling chips it off glass and out to center. It is Courtnall moving it wing to wing. Nailers drop it back for McNally now at center, and they gain the line onside. Alfaro with a nice feed into the slot. Wrister, however, is blocked by Bradford. The forward very responsible defensively, as per usual. He always seems to be in the right place positionally. And it's Jacob Friend moving it for Gerdukis, outletting it for Nazarian. Nazarian beats a man wide. He is onside, trying to play it in low, looking for Elmer. Tapped away by Jacksonville. Comes out to center, and now it's Christopher Brown with a drop pass. Binkley in front looking for Elmer. Couldn't get the redirect. Had the right idea as Jacksonville holds it in the zone. The Nailers in possession to the left of their netminder. Taking the body is Elmer. Howe looks for the steal. He got a piece of it, but not enough to keep it in. And it's the Nailers with a lead pass up the right wing. They'll deflect into the zone behind the net of Charles Williams. It is Binkley for Howe. Howe can't clear it out. The Icemen will have to regroup. Williams behind his net will play it off the glass himself for Elmer, who taps it off the glass and out to the red line. 10:08 to go in the first period. The Icemen are on the board. It's a 1-0 game. Power play goal from Nick Saraceno as Croy Evingson just bounces off Rivera. Nate Rivera tried to give a hit for Evingson. Instead, he was the hittee. He just bounced right off of him like Evingson was a brick wall. As the Icemen get it back at center ice. Hamilton on the right wing. Ahead for Rabbit. Rabbit looking for Gerdukis. Bounces off of his stick, and the Wheeling Nailers will take over. Propavessis trying to find Austin Fighton, but Fighton was going to the bench for a line change instead as the Icemen try an outlet pass. Out of reach of Wasey Rabbit. Chad Duchesne will play it into the zone for Wheeling. Smatula takes the body. Hamilton tries to take the puck, knocks it free for Rabbit. Great breakout pass for Michael Kim. Kim softly up the far side looking for Gerdukis, who golfs it into the Wheeling end. A line change here for Jacksonville as Hamilton gets a steal at center. Gignac in the slot. Rister is deflected, and it goes out of play just over the glass and off the protective netting as Gignac was looking for another one to make it 2-0. Thwarted there, but Jacksonville looking awful good right now. They've got the 1-0 lead on a power play tally from Nick Saraceno. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Jacksonville an early 1-0 lead. Out shooting the Nailers 6-3. We're just past the midway point of period number 1 now, and Jacksonville wins an offensive zone draw. It is Brown, immediately harassed by the Nailers, who separate him from the puck and play it into Jacksonville's end. Cody Sylvester beats everyone to it as well behind the net of Charles Williams. Play is now tied up in the corner. Jacob Friend 1-on-2, just trying to kick it loose for Gignac. Comes free, but it belongs to Wheeling and Matt Alfaro. Alfaro to the blue line. Rister in a screen is blocked. It comes up high for the Icemen. Brown looking for Ake. Ake may break in. It's a foot race, and it got by Kozin, but not into the net. Ake couldn't quite get there. Now it's a breakaway for Wheeling. Sylvester puts it wide on a clean breakaway for Wheeling. Each team with a golden opportunity. Nailers with another chance. Williams with a save off the forehand from Winquist. Riker Killens takes the body. Nailers get the puck back. Huge hit from Jacksonville as the Nailers still have possession. It is Winquist down low looking for Sylvester. Knocked away but not out yet. Winquist again at the left face-off circle. Cross ice looking a one-timer. Save made by Williams. No rebound. And the crowd voicing their pleasure from that save from Jacksonville. Excellent work there from Jacksonville. And fortunate again that the two best chances from Wheeling tonight, and they put them both wide of the net. They didn't even put them on goal. And in the opposite way, Pascal Ake nearly had a breakaway goal himself for the Icemen. So things are opening up here a little bit. Face off to the left of Williams. It is controlled by the Nailers. They'll play it down low. Evingson taking the body. Tries to chip it ahead, looking for Nazarian. Nazarian flips it over the blue line and out. Keene knocks it out of midair and pokes it back into the Jacksonville zone. And the Icemen have it behind their own net. It's Evingson on the backhand. Cross ice look for Bradford. Bradford flips it ahead where it's gloved down by McNally. McNally feeding it ahead on side of the Nailers. Lawton Courtnall looking for Tomlak. Tomlak for McNally. Knocked into the corner. Saraceno with some good defense there, but the Nailers still with it. High slot shot and a save made by Williams. The one-timer from Courtnall there, and Williams had to be sharp with the right leg. Back into the Jacksonville zone as Williams leaves it for Jason Binkley. So the Icemen allowing a few too many quality opportunities, but they still lead 1-0 as the Icemen clear it in. It is Kozin feeding it to the right side. Lees moves it for Propavesis. Dangerous pass, but Propavesis bails him out and feeds it for Austin Fighton. Fighton at the blue line. Broken up there, ahead. Breakaway Jacksonville, Abbott Gerdukas. Gerdukas, backhand save is made by Kozin. Centering feed knocked free, and it comes back to the Nailers as Rivera moves it to the right wing for Watling. Michael Kim defends, got a piece of it, comes back towards Williams. He can't freeze it yet, but it's cleared away and iced by Jacksonville. Anxious moments there right in front of Charles Williams as that puck was available right at the top of the blue paint. And each team is now getting chance after chance after chance. It could easily be 2-2, 3-2 kind of game right now, but instead just 1-0. Each team has now had essentially 2 clean breakaways, or at least dead alone in front of the goaltender. None of those 4 chances have scored. Draw is in the Icemen zone. 6:27 to go in the first period. Icemen win it. It's 2-on-2. Gerdukas with Rabbit. Rabbit flips in. Gerdukas chases after. Abbott Gerdukas is first on it. He's double teamed, however, and the Nailers take it free. Austin Fighton drops it back, looking to steal is Elmer. Elmer got a piece of it. Smith tries to play it away from Gignac. Does work it loose. It is Alfaro for Watling. The Nailers are onside. McNally playing it behind the Jacksonville net. Alfaro to the blue line for Smith. Smith fakes the shot. Now he takes it. It's deflected. Comes loose for the Nailers. Popped free by Jacksonville. Still not cleared yet. Big hit from Jacksonville as Jacob Friend takes a man down, but the Nailers hold it in the zone. Smith off the glass and behind the Jacksonville net. The Icemen are getting a little too quick trying to clear the zone. They need to make sure they get it out before doing anything fancy. McNally for Wheeling. All the way to the left faceoff dot. Rister is deflected wide, but another great chance there for the Nailers. As Jacksonville gets it back behind their own net, it is Jacob Friend with a little time on his backhand. Now he's hit from behind. Man goes down behind the play as well for Jacksonville, and another steal from Wheeling. It is Winquist. Can't pull the trigger on a shot, but he still has possession. Cross ice for McNally. Heavy pressure here from the Nailers. McNally centering feed. Winquist centering feed, deflected off the post, and it ends up underneath Charles Williams, who keeps it out of the net. And is Williams hurt? Williams may very well be hurt here. I think he's holding his backside. Charles Williams is definitely down as we have sticks up high. And here comes Scott McQuaid to tend to Charles Williams. This does not look good, folks. 5:02 to go in the first period. Charles Williams up on his knees right now, but we're going to take a break and hopefully come back to Charles Williams back in the lineup. We'll find out. Open ice all over the place as the Icemen continue to lead 1-0. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze. The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Iceman home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksiceman.com.
Arlie Johnson with you in a wild first period. It took a few minutes to get going, but once it did, it has been back and forth, chance after chance after chance. Most important thing right now is Charles Williams is okay. He is up on his feet. He is staying in the game. It didn't look good at first. I thought he was holding kind of like the back of his leg, like a hamstring hip kind of area, but he is up and all right. He gave a fist tap to Scoots McClay, the trainer, before Scoots went back to the bench, and he's going to give it a go, and that is tremendous news for the Icemen. Jacksonville can ill afford to lose their bell cow between the pipes in Charles Williams, who has been so good for Jacksonville, and he is still in there, and he's been great. Although the Icemen defense, I would like to say, needs to tighten up a little bit. This is very out of character for them as of late. They've been so good defensively, but tonight, too many chances in this opening period. Some good fortune plus some good saves. Still has the Icemen on top 1-0 as Jacksonville wins the faceoff, and they immediately clear it out. Playing the puck was Kozin. It is going to be a power play for Wheeling. There was a penalty on Jacksonville on that call. Travis Howe is in the penalty box, so the Nailers are on the power play. Over the blue line and onside is Patrick Watling. Watling around the boards by everybody all the way to center ice. Wasey Rabbit was getting held up. Could have been a potential interference, but we will play on. Wheeling last in the league on the power play, 13.2%. Jacksonville's penalty kill 8th overall at 82.7% as the Icemen get another clear all the way down to Taryn Kozin. 1:17 to go on this power play. Jacksonville changes up their penalty killers. It's now Mike Zmatula with Abbott Gerdukis. The Icemen still have only one shorthanded goal all season long. Perhaps tonight, you never know, as Wheeling tries to get a shot towards goal. Couldn't put it on frame. It goes to the blue line instead. Watling, top of the circle. Wrist shot is blocked by Gerdukis and cleared by Gerdukis. Comes back to the Nailer blue line where Matt Miller will take over. He'll drift back into his own zone as the Nailers complete a line change. 43 seconds to go on the power play. Wasey Rabbit now penalty killing with Eric Bradford at center ice. Matt Alfaro takes it to the blue line, takes a hip check from Hamilton, but the Nailers hold it in. It is Lee's cross-ice look for McNally. McNally back to the left side for Alfaro. Alfaro drops it to the blue line. One-timer from McNally is deflected wide on the play. Nailers hold it in behind the Jacksonville net. Man gets spilled as it comes around for Alfaro. Alfaro for Jostling. Jostling walks the line, moving from left to right. 9 seconds to go on the power play as the Icemen get another blocked shot. Jostling tries to feed it to the blue line. That is also blocked. Nailers still with possession. Travis Howe is now out of the penalty box. We skate 5-on-5 as Jostling still has it for Wheeling. So the Icemen not out of trouble yet. Jesse Lees has a shot blocked. Another shot. This one goes wide. McNally holds it in at the blue line. Playing it into the corner. It is Jostling at the left faceoff circle. His shot is blocked by Hamilton and cleared off the glass and out. Jacksonville will gladly take an icing call here as Eric Bradford is hurt on the play. He dropped his glove for some reason. I'm not sure why. Not sure what happened there with Eric Bradford. It looked like he was trying to get the referee's attention because of it. Either way, it's going to be the Icemen back at 5-on-5, but they've got some tired players out there with the exception of Travis Howe, who just came onto the ice after serving his penalty. Nailers win the draw, but it goes between the point men and out to center. We'll see if the Icemen can get a very quick line change, and they do. So a full change for Jacksonville. Wheeling drifted all the way back into their own zone, and now with just 2:25 to go in the first period, I'd really like to see Jacksonville try and turn things around in these last 2 minutes because it's been all Wheeling for about the last 6 to 8 minutes or so in this game, and here come the Icemen now, just as I say that. Brown, great cross-ice look. Binkley with a shot on net. Save is made by Kozin. That's Binkley's third shot in this period from the blue line. Jacksonville keeps it in the zone. It is Brown for Ake. Ake behind the Wheeling net. Feeds it for Gignac. Gignac, turnaround shot. Save made by Kozin. And a nice pushback here from the Icemen just when we wanted to get it back, trying to gain some momentum, or at least take the momentum away from Wheeling as the Nailers play it to the red line. 1:44 to go in the period. Jacksonville tries to clear out. Not yet, but they get it right back. It is Gignac. Great deke around fighting. He's over the blue line with Ake. Gignac for Ake. Shot on net. Save is made. Rebound save. Ake. Seam pass. One-timer is deflected wide as Gerdukis had the chance. What a feed there from Pascal Ake, but Gerdukis couldn't put it in as the Icemen have the puck bounce up into the air and out of play. There is a deflection, so no delay of game call against the Icemen. And we'll blow the play dead with 1:19 to go in the first period. Coming up in the first intermission, we will have Barry Schickling and ECHL Week. Give you a run around of the entire league and what is going on from an ECHL perspective. We'll also keep you up to date on some scores around the league. So many important games around the league with serious playoff implications for the Icemen as we're now in the final month of the season. Wheeling gets a wrister away and they score. Possible deflection in front, but Wheeling is on the board. It's a 1-1 hockey game with 1:12 to go in the first period. Lees took the initial shot. He may get credit for the goal. See if we can find anything on the replay. No, it may have just gone through the wickets of Charles Williams. 18:48 is going to be the time of the goal. And it's a 1-1 hockey game. For now, we're going to give it to Jesse Lees. That's his 8th goal of the season for the defenseman. Austin Fighton will get one of his 6 assists now on the season as Jacksonville is offside right off the draw. Michael Propavesis also getting an assist. And it's a 1-1 hockey game. Jacksonville is out shooting Wheeling 11-9. Eric Bradford, Aaron Nazarian, Nick Saraceno, the forward line for the Icemen. Saraceno has the goal for Jacksonville. It was on the power play earlier in the period. Puck is down, Nailers control. And right now we have exactly 1 minute to go in the first period as the Icemen steal. They'll tap it into the zone off the stick of Aaron Nazarian. First on it is Propavesis. Wheels around the back of his own net, gets by Saraceno, feeds it up the right wing, and it's deflected in behind the Jacksonville net. Kim feeds it for Hamilton. Around the right side, it is Saraceno. That starts a 3-man rush. Over the blue line, it is Bradford for Nazarian and then for Kim. Top of the left circle, looking for Hamilton, but he didn't know that Austin Fighton was there. And a huge hit from Hamilton, separating Fighton from the puck, and it comes free for Bradford. Fighton had no idea that hit was coming from Trevor Hamilton. He is so good with those open ice clean hits as we're down to 20 seconds left in the period. Now is Christopher Brown looking for a steal, and he gets it at center ice with the help of Ake. Only to have it poke checked by Wheeling back into the Jacksonville end. It's Croy Evingson ahead for Ake, 6 seconds to go, and it looks like Jacksonville's going to be content heading into the locker room with a tie hockey game. Horn sounds, and it's 1-1 after 1. Nick Saraceno put the Icemen on top. A power play goal, his 13th of the year from Trevor Hamilton and Brandon Gignac at 8:19 of the first period. But Wheeling scores late to even the score. Jesse Lees with his 8th of the season. Austin Fighton and Michael Propavesis assist at 18:48. Shots on net in the first period. Jacksonville gets 11, Wheeling with 9. Chances galore for both teams. Honestly, it's probably about appropriate that it's a tie hockey game. Wouldn't have surprised me if it was 1-1, 2-2, or 3-3. That's how many great chances there were. But ultimately, this is where we stand. Dead even and all square at 1-1. We will take a break and return momentarily. We will have Barry Schickling and ECHL Week on the other side. This is Jacksonville Icemen Hockey on Mixlr and on FlowHockey.tv.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze. The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksicemen.com.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubnik. Rebound!
Goosebump stuff. NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen Hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes, available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
If you feel that passion is just a start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
We look to the West to hear about one team's playoff intentions. 2 ECHL players, one current, one former, have nights to remember. And another outdoor adventure is less than 8 months away. We have details. All that and more right now on ECHL Week.
Hi, welcome to ECHL Week. I'm Barry Schickling. Last week we spoke about the playoff races in the Eastern Conference in particular, talking to members of the Jacksonville Icemen. Today, we shift our focus to the Western Conference. As recently as a few weeks ago, the Tulsa Oilers were holding down the 4th spot. Then they had some problems and fell all the way to the bottom of the standings. But they've started coming back again, and now they think they're in pretty good shape to make a playoff run. You may recall the last time the playoffs were held in 2019, Tulsa made it to the last game of the Western Conference Final before being eliminated by Toledo. The captain then, and now, is Adam Pleskach, and his duty is to make sure that the team knows and understands what's involved in getting back to the playoffs.
It's that type of stuff at this time of year when you're in this race, you know. It's not the spot we want. You know, I think probably 4 months ago it was like, guys, we need to get these points so that when there's 15 games left, we're not worrying about this. But whether you like it or not, we're in this spot.
The league is so tight. With regard to the top couple teams, the rest of our division is very close. It really could come down to like the final games as far as who gets those final spots for playoffs. But as a team, we're just kind of we're trying to approach every game with the mentality that we need to win it.
I mean, in any team, everyone knows the situation they're in, right? So everyone knows that we're in a battle here. We're in a spot that we got to win the majority of our games and got to hope for some fortunate bounces with the other teams as well, right? Because that's the way any playoff race works. But personally, I think it's fun. I mean, it's a little bit of playoffs before the playoffs happen, right? I mean, it is stressful and it's probably going to be a little taxing down the run, but I mean, that's hockey. That's the fun part about it is you get to compete with your teammates and your friends and try and accomplish something.
The Oilers know they have 3 teams to get past in order to qualify for the postseason.
The last 4 teams in our division, even though we're all relatively close, we match up very differently against each team. Kansas City, Utah, and Rapid City. Like we've had games where we've really taken it to them. We've matched up well against them, and we've had games where we've kind of struggled for whatever given reason. But the talent is so good in the league this year that it's no game is easy. That's for sure.
My opening weekends, we played Rapid City, and those were the last 2 games they had against Rapid this year. Fortunately, we dropped 4 points there, and then we played a 2-game set against Utah this weekend and collected 4 points there. So obviously they're both good teams. The last couple weekends we have 3 or 4 games against KC, so they're all important, and you got to find a way to collect points, whether that's getting 2 each night or even pushing games to overtime, because every point matters, especially for the win percentage.
There's no debating what the Oilers have to do to be able to get that final playoff spot. The question is, will they be able to do it?
Cross the fingers if everything goes right, and we do make playoffs. We've kind of been competing in that and in that mindset for the last month, right? So you might be able to catch a team off guard that's kind of been sitting at the top for the last little while, maybe steal a game or 2 and put them on their heels, right? So that'd be the ideal situation, and hopefully something like that can happen.
The guys are working hard every day, and the guys are dialed in. We got a good group of guys, a good group of glue guys, keeping the guys together and focused. So we have full intentions of you know, a first round matchup with, you know, whoever it ends up in, you know, in first. Obviously we're all fighting for the 4th spot. I don't think any of us are getting the 3rd spot. So, you know, we're all kind of just, you know, we talk about, oh, how would this matchup be for, you know, this and that. So we're amped up for playoffs.
A couple of unusual stories in today's news from around the ECHL. The Utah Grizzlies and forward Travis Barron had a big night on Tuesday, a getting into the record book kind of night. Barron scored 4 goals, 3 of which were shorthanded, tying an ECHL record. Teammate Ty Lewis also scored while the Grizzlies were down a man, giving the team 4 shorties for the night. That also tied an all-time league mark. In a crucial battle for that final Western Conference berth, Utah took the game from Rapid City 5-3. Barron is under contract to the NHL's Colorado Avalanche. And speaking of the NHL, not many players make their Major League debut at the age of 28, but a longtime ECHL goaltender, Michael Hauser, has played his first 2 NHL games for the Buffalo Sabres and won them both. Hauser, who has more than 200 ECHL games under his belt, mostly with Cincinnati, made 34 saves in a 4-2 win over the New York Islanders in his NHL debut on Monday. The next night, he made 45 saves for a 4-3 shootout victory, also over the Isles. He's the first Buffalo goalie to win his first 2 starts for the team in over 20 years. Hauser's last pro game prior to the wins for the Sabres was for the Cyclones on March 7th of 2020 when he shut out Toledo 1-0. By the way, the backup goaltender to Hauser both nights early this week was Stefanos Lekas, who's played 11 games for the Fort Wayne Komets this season, including as recently as April 10th.
Preparations have begun for a big event scheduled for next season. Details next on ECHL Week.
Routines like staying active or talking to friends can help keep you centered. For more tips, visit coping-19.org.
One of the ECHL teams not in action this season is the Toledo Walleye, but that doesn't mean they're not busy. We recently spoke with General Manager Neil Newcomb, who talked about how difficult it was to make the decision not to ice a team this year.
We wrote it out as long as we could. I can't stress enough in terms of our peers around the ECHL that allowed us that time. We had a lot of optimism and hope that with the vaccines that we're going to be rolling out, that perhaps that was going to be a positive thing for us. And once we got to that first part of January, the reality of that happening just wasn't going to be the case. And we couldn't overcome the limitations that were put upon us, and that was no more than 300 people inside the arena.
Winterfest, the ECHL's second foray into outdoor play, is scheduled for December. It's going to be a very memorable event.
The plan is to have it back here in December, and there is a lot of heavy lifting that happens. Great staff and people that are here that work with the Walleye, and also on the Mud Hen side, because that event will happen here at the ballpark, and there's a lot of effort that gets put into it. But you know what? We had such success the first go around. About 60,000 people who came downtown to Toledo to the ballpark over a 10-day period. With that success, we're actually going to extend Winterfest a little bit longer and make it more of almost a 2-week period from December 17th to the 31st. So included there is the 2 Walleye games the day after Christmas, and then New Year's Eve, which will be a first for us. We've never hosted a New Year's Eve game before. So we're looking forward to that.
Of course, Winterfest isn't just about the walleye in the ECHL. It's a celebration of hockey. And it's likely that tens of thousands of fans will get an opportunity to take part.
It's just really, if you're a hockey fan, and it's just a great time. And even if you're not, I came across so many people that came out to Winterfest, even for like open skates that were available to the general public. They're out here at midnight going skating at the ballpark on an ice rink, and and for them, they just got off the the second shift of work or whatever, and may have never been to the ballpark, may have never been exposed to the walleye before, but at the same time, it was cool for them to do something like that.
And when the puck drops this autumn in Toledo for the first time in a year and a half, just like it will in many other ECHL cities, it's going to be a wonderful day.
It'll be a special time, and our hope really is that, can we be back close to that 100% capacity? Because I think when that puck drops on November 6th, the Huntington Center is going to be rocking.
It's time for our regular highlight check. Here's the best of the week.
Here's Aaron Luchuk, one of the league's top scorers, showing why with this deft redirection in a victory against the Stingrays. Liam Pecoraro of Greenville earns an assist here, showing some serious puck handling prior to his dish to teammate Frank DiChiara for a goal.
A goal on the back door on the power play. It's Frankie D on the board for Greenville.
Here's a strange one. We can tell you that Peter Quenville of Rapid City gets this one into the net. We can't tell you how. But it gave the Rush an OT victory against Kansas City. One more OT winner. This is Alan Spencer Osachuk with a nice redirection to give the Americans a Western Conference win over Wichita. And finally, newly acquired Fort Wayne goaltender Trevor Gorsuch makes a boo-boo handling the puck. But not to worry for the Comets. He gets back to the crease in time to make the save in this game at Wheeling.
That wraps up another edition of ECHL Week. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to follow us and like us on all of our social media channels. We appreciate that. Keep up to date on everything that's going on throughout the ECHL. Some other good stuff on there too. See you next time. Take care.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
Hi everyone, this is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Poker Rooms. Experience the popular Vegas-style game Fortune Pai Gow Poker. Both locations are now playing Face Up Pai Gow. It's more fun to play than ever. You could win up to $25,000 on a single $5 bet. Come play at either Best Bet location today.
And we are back in downtown Jacksonville. Arlie Johnson with you as the Icemen are tied with the Wheeling Nailers 1-1 after one period. Let's move now to the ECHL scoreboard. Several critical games from around the league. But before we get to that, I want to talk to you about last night's game between the Florida Everblades and South Carolina Stingrays and what had to be easily the game of the year in the entire ECHL, as there were 5 goals scored in the final 6.5 minutes of the game, all of which either tied the game or gave a team the lead. Florida tied the game with 6.5 left. They took the lead with under 6 minutes left. South Carolina then tied the game with 2.5 minutes left. South Carolina took the lead with 30 seconds left, only to have Florida tie the game back with 1 second left on the clock last night. And then ultimately Florida won in overtime. Crazy, crazy game between Florida and South Carolina last night, as each team scored in the final 30 seconds, as it went from 4-4 to 5-5 in the final minute. As of today, well, Florida, off the momentum builder of last night, they scored 20 seconds into the game today to take a 1-0 lead. And so far, that's been it. It is 1-0 Florida. They are now early in the second period of play. All the other, and that does benefit Jacksonville, by the way. They want South Carolina to lose that game. All the other games that matter for the Icemen are tied. It's the Greenville Swamp Rabbits 1-1 with the Orlando Solar Bears. That is early in the second period. And they are scoreless in Fort Wayne, where the Indy Fuel and Fort Wayne Comets are 0-0. Jacksonville is looking for victories from Fort Wayne over Indy. And I think at this point they're also looking for a victory from the Greenville Swamp Rabbits over Orlando. Greenville is kind of pulled away from the middle of the pack in the Eastern Conference to take second place. And in fact, they're only 2 points away from the first place Florida Everblades. So I think from a Jacksonville perspective, it may be best just to say, Greenville, run away with it. Just beat all the other teams that matter. Beat Orlando, beat South Carolina. And of course, lose to the Icemen when they have the opportunity to. So those are your scores after one period of play, at least from here in Jacksonville. We'll keep you up to date as we know more. Can tell you that if the Icemen win and if Orlando loses in regulation, that Jacksonville will jump the Solar Bears in the standings in terms of winning percentage. They would move into fourth place in the ECHL. It would also be the same from a points perspective. If Indy loses in regulation, Jacksonville would jump Indy in the standings from a points accumulated standpoint as well. So there's a lot on the line tonight for the Icemen as Jacksonville tries the bank shot right off the draw. It is loose. It comes free for the Icemen. Trying to play it to the blue line. It is Hamilton. Shot is deflected into the opposite corner. Bouncing puck. Wheeling knocks it free, but not out yet. And we've got a whistle and a penalty. Is this on the Icemen? Slashing is the call. And it is going to be on Jacksonville. They had some offensive pressure, but it's an offensive zone penalty against the Icemen and Eric Bradford. So a power play for the Nailers. A couple of quick updates just seconds from now, neither of which went the way of Jacksonville. South Carolina has just tied things up with Florida 1-1, and Indy just took a 1-0 lead at Fort Wayne. So now it is Wheeling on the power play, their second power play of the night. The Nailers played very well in about the final 10 minutes of that first period. They scored to tie the game, and they got themselves a little momentum, and here they come again. Slap shot from the slot, deflected away by Rabbit. It went off the end boards and caromed back to Williams, who will cover it up. But Miller had a very good chance there from about 35 feet away in the slot. That was well done defensively from Wasey Rabbit, getting a stick in the shooting lane, but were it not for that, that would have been a quality opportunity. Rabbit stays on the ice, along with Abbott Gerdukis. Jason Binkley and Jacob Friend are the penalty killers for Jacksonville. Draws to the left of Williams. And Wheeling's Josh Winquist gets tossed from the draw, so Austin Fighton has to take it instead. And Rabbit wins this one for Binkley. Rims it around, looking for Gerdukis, who continues it along and chops it off the glass and out the length of the ice. Still plenty of time in this power play for the Nailers. Wheeling has given up 7 shorthanded goals this year as Winquist streaks through center ice. Wrist shot on net, and Williams making a blocker save. Rebound comes for the Icemen. Gerdukis behind his net for Friend, who will wrist it 200 feet. Well done there by Gerdukis, knowing that he wasn't in a position to clear, but his teammate was. Quick change up defensively, at least in terms of the penalty killers for Jacksonville. It's now Christopher Brown and Mike Zmatula as Fighton takes it into the offensive end. Still 1:03 on the power play. Wheeling at the right circle. Slap shot is blocked by Friend. Well done defensively there, but the Nailers still with possession. Sylvester moves it cross ice. It bounces off the wall for Watling. And a score from Wheeling. It's Cody Sylvester on the power play. And the Nailers have just grabbed themselves a 2-1 lead on a one-timer from Cody Sylvester from the left circle. A power play goal from the Nailers. And they have their first lead of this weekend at 2-1 on Sylvester's 19th goal of the season. Time of the goal is going to be at 1:37. We'll wait for assists on the play, but the Icemen now trailing against the Wheeling Nailers, so they've got some work cut out for them here as the Nailers have taken it to Jacksonville for about the last 10 to 12 minutes of play. Play is back in the Jacksonville zone again as Hamilton takes the body on a man. Jostling tries to knock it free from Gignac, and he does. From the goal line extended. Power move towards Williams, but Williams puts the paddle of the stick down, not allowing a shot. Wheeling still with it, however. Centering feed deflects up high. It belongs to the Nailers, and a wrist shot is blocked by Brown, and it goes out to center ice. Delayed offside here from the Nailers, and that allows Jacksonville to take over. The Icemen now trailing. It is 2-1. Hamilton lead pass for Ake. Onside, forehand, just wide to the glove side of Kozin. As it comes back to the blue line, Gerdukis can't hold it in. He gets it back for Friend. Friend cross ice look right on the tape of Ake. That's an excellent pass from Jacob Friend. Ake softly looking for Gerdukis. Smatula is there as well. Smatula defended by McNally. Smatula looks for the wraparound, throws it in front, backhander. Great save is made, rebound, and another save made by Kozin. He made 2 or maybe even 3 of them as the Icemen with a good pushback, trying to even the score once again. But Taryn Kozin up to the task, keeping this one at 2-1 in favor of the Nailers. That last goal from Sylvester, assisted by Patrick Watling and Josh Winquist, at 1:37 of the second period. Face-off is to the right of Kozin. Nailers control. It is Duchesne. Looking for Keene. Keene will forehand it in. Jacob Friend gives chase. It took a tricky bounce on him, but the Icemen end up with the puck anyway. It is Matula for Rabbit. He'll tap it off the boards behind the Wheeling net. Kozin will play it himself around the wall. All the way to the blue line. Friend holds it in. Wrist shot on net. Save is made by Kozin. Rebound for Gerdukis. Gerdukis looks to center, takes the shot, and he'll score! Abbott Gerdukis has made it a 2-2 hockey game. Kozin was playing pass, and Gerdukis beat him short side. He caught Kozin moving from post to post, and he buried it inside the short side. We're right back to all square. It's 2-2. Got it inside the arm of Kozin. Found the 7-hole between the body and the blocker. Time of the goal at 3:18, and here is Joe Massa.
Scoring his 10th goal of the season, number 39, Abbott Gerdukis. Assisted by number 9, Mike Smatula. And number 2, Jacob Friend. Time of the goal, 3 minutes, 18 seconds.
Thank you so much, Joe. Abbott Gerdukis' 10th of the year. And a bouncing puck in on the Wheeling net. And Kozin has to make a save there from the blue line. Jacob Friend, another assist. Not known for his offensive play, but I'll tell you what, 6 points for the big fella. I would take that for the rookie defenseman who came in midway through the year. I think he's played very well tonight for the Icemen. Jacksonville gets an offensive zone draw. Seesaw affair right now as each team is led by 1. Right now it's tied at 2. Icemen have the puck. It is Elmer playing it off the end boards. Michael Kim pinches from the blue line. Quick decision making to hold it in the zone, but the Nailers get it right back. They'll wrist it off the glass, and it bounces out to the Jacksonville blue line where Trevor Hamilton takes it. Another bouncing puck. Hot potato here, but the Icemen end up with it. Travis Howe left side looking for Elmer. Deflects back to Howe. Tries for the shot on goal. Comes back to the blue line where it's held in by Hamilton. Hamilton with a saucer pass. Matula with a bouncing puck. Taking a shot on net is Elmer, and a save is made by Kozin. Wheeling plays it off glass. They'll get it to center ice, and the Icemen are right back in. They're onside. Gignac at the half wall, far side, to the blue line where it's deflected away and out to center ice. Hamilton wanted the one-timer, but Wheeling read that pass, and they skate into the offensive end now. Loose in the slot. Williams with a big save. Rebound is loose, and it's swept away by Howe, but not out yet. Bouncing puck for the Nailers. Into the slot. Watling will score, and it's 3-2 in favor of Wheeling. Watling was all alone in the slot, and back and forth we go in this contest. It's 3-2 Nailers. 3 goals in the opening 5 minutes of this second period. It was wide open in the first period without too many goals. It's wide open again, but the goals are pouring in now from both clubs. as Williams just couldn't get from post to post in time. For Watling, it's his 8th goal of the season. Alfaro and Smith will assist at 4:42 of the second period as the Icemen play it out of their zone. Where's the puck? It ends up going off of Ake and into the Wheeling bench. So we'll have a face-off at center ice. It's entertaining for the fans without question, this offensive kind of burst. I'm not sure if either coach is too thrilled with it, to be truthful. Jason Christie especially, because his club is trailing right now. But the way it's going, I do not expect this one to end at 3-2. You could be looking at a 5-4, 6-5 kind of game potentially in this one. Nailers play it into the Jacksonville ends. Matula behind his own net. Can't get it in front. Nailers take it away. It is fighting to the blue line, tapped away, but not cleared yet. Wrist shot from Smith, deflected in front. There's a man down for the Icemen in front of their goaltender. That's Mike Matula. Slow to get up as we have a stoppage in play. And where will this faceoff be? It's going to be in the Jacksonville end with 14:33 to go in the second period. So 3 goals in a span of 3 minutes and 5 seconds. 2 from the Nailers, 1 from the Icemen. And the Icemen now trailing 3-2. As Jacksonville wins the faceoff at their zone, it is Saraceno giving it up to Winquist. Winquist to the left circle, wrist shot goes wide. Trying to play it away is Bradford for Saraceno. Right wing, it's Nazarian. Trying to go back to Saraceno. He's taken down and a penalty is coming. Delayed call, it's on Wheeling. Jacksonville gets possession. Williams heads to the bench. 6th skater is on. Michael Kim loses the handle, and Winquist will touch up. So it will be a power play for Jacksonville with 14:07 to go in the second period. The Icemen are 1 for 1 on the power play already, as Patrick McNally goes to the box for holding. And we'll see if we can tie this one up at 3 this time. The Icemen will send out Brandon Gignac at center with Pascal Ake and Christopher Brown. Nick Saraceno, the 4th forward on the ice, along with Trevor Hamilton. Saraceno scored on the power play from the point position in the first period. Puck is down, Jacksonville controls. Hamilton, left point, looking for Gignac. He's immediately double-teamed, trying to keep it in. Miller gets it away, and it comes out to center ice. Saraceno back for the Icemen. Drops it back for Brown, and the Icemen get a little more time and space. It is Hamilton between the hash marks in his own zone. Hamilton drifts to the right, drops it back for Gignac. Accelerating through the neutral zone. He's onside, going wide. He beats his man, cuts to the net. Forehand save is made. Rebound is loose. Hamilton with a one-timer. He fanned on it. Bouncing puck, and the Icemen get it back. Gignac, left circle. Cross ice it is Saraceno. Hamilton for Gignac at the left circle. And the Icemen regroup. Gignac to the line for Hamilton. Still plenty of time on the power play. Gignac down low. Trying to feed to the bumper was Brown. It's knocked away. Comes to the blue line, however, the Icemen hold it in. Hamilton for Gignac. 50 feet away from the net. Hamilton center point. Fakes the pass, moves it to Gignac. Seam pass for Saraceno. In front, deflection. Score! Pascal Ake on some tic-tac-toe passing has evened the score at 3. A beautiful display with the man advantage tonight, as Jacksonville is 2 for 2 on the power play. And that goal was a thing of beauty. I think all 5 guys touched the puck along the way. But it's Pascal Ake finishing it off with a backdoor tap-in from the opposite side, as Joe Massa is getting a workout here down below.
Goal, a power play goal, scoring his 16th goal of the season, number 26, Pascal Ake. Assisted by number 13, Nick Saraceno. and number 17, Brandon Gignac. Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 54 seconds.
So it's a 3-3 hockey game. We've got a stoppage in play. We will take a break. We need a breath after this one. What a start to this second period. 4 goals in the opening 7 minutes of this second period. We're all square. It's 3-3. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey. Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL. Back to play as the Nailers drive it in from center ice. Save made, routine from Charles Williams as Jacksonville tries to break out of their zone. They'll golf it off the glass and out. Is there a deflection or no? The officials are going to talk it over. Couldn't tell from my perspective. It was right at the near side glass. Hard to see if it went off the glass or not. Could go either way. What are they going to say? It's a penalty. Delay of game against Jacksonville. Who's headed to the box? Is it Mike Matula headed to the penalty box for Jacksonville? It is a penalty to Jacksonville. Matula gets the penalty. Now he's not sure. Is it me? He's asking, is it me? It's him. Delay of game against the Icemen. So power play number 3 for the Nailers. In a wild hockey game right now, 3-3 with 12:44 to go in the second period. And Wheeling on the power play, they control the draw. Nailers are 1 for 2 with the man advantage today. Jacksonville's 2 for 2 with the power play. It's Watling for Miller, right circle. Wrist shot is deflected. It comes up high. Can Rabbit get there? Can't clear it out yet. And Wheeling with numbers. Williams with a blocker save, though, and he'll knock it out of play. Off the netting behind him. Rabbit was hoping for a possible 2-on-1, but I mentioned this in the first period. I'm all for breaking out and trying to get some odd man rushes, but the first part of that is you got to clear the zone, and the Icemen have got caught with that, not clearing the zone when they think that they're trying to get out for an odd man rush. And the next thing you know, it's held in, and chances are being created because of it, including right there from the Nailers. Face-off is to the right of Williams. A scramble for the loose puck. It comes to Wheeling. They'll rim it around to the near side wall. Saraceno tries to block it. He cannot clear. Now he gets the steal, however, and he'll turn and fire it out. Kozin will leave the puck for Miller. Defending is Abbott Gerdukis. Gerdukis has one of the goals this period as the Nailers play it through the neutral zone. Watling, cross ice look. Fired it cross ice. It's held into the zone. It goes into Wheeling's end. Hamilton knocks it free. Can Gerdukis get there? He'll tap it a little further. He'll just go to the bench for a line change. 1:04 to go on the power play. Stretch pass from the Nailers. It connects. They're onside. Winquist takes a bump as he rims it around. Fightin plays it behind the Jacksonville net. Friend, what a great play there to Wasey Rabbit, and Rabbit will backhand it out. Rabbit tried to skate with Ake, but he couldn't find the handle to it. Now it's the Nailers right back in. Some speed from Watling. He'll rim it around for Winquist. Winquist at the near side half boards. Down low, Rivera with a shot, and Williams is up to the task, making the save. He'll hold on and take the face-off. 37 seconds to go. Mike Matula in the penalty box for those 37 seconds from his delay of game penalty. It's It's Eric Bradford penalty killing. He's taking the face-off. He's got Nick Saraceno with him. Matt Alfaro on the draw for the Nailers. Face-off is won by Jacksonville. They'll drive it around the glass and out. Riker Killens getting the clear there. Saraceno gives chase, and he's going to be first on the puck, shorthanded. He'll tap it into the corner and kill a little more time. Excellent hustle there from Saraceno, really catching Wheeling flat-footed there. I don't think they were prepared for it. Just 15 seconds to go now on the power play for the Nailers. Lees gains the red line. He'll knock it in. Williams got a piece of it. Killens looks to clear. It is blocked. Now he'll pin it up against the boards. Bradford can't clear it out. The Nailers hold it in. Coming out of the penalty box is Matula. Teams now skate 5-on-5. Still in the zone. A wrist shot from Wheeling is blocked by Bradford. Another shot, and Williams makes the save with the glove. I'm not so sure if he was convinced it was in the glove, but it stayed there. And it'll be a face-off in the Jacksonville end. Shots on net in this period. Jacksonville has 9, 20 for the game. Wheeling has 8. They have 17 for the game. Pretty even game. Appropriately tied at 3-3. In a game that could easily be 4-4 or even 5-5 already. Face-off will be dropped again. Went out of play almost as soon as they dropped the puck. Brown on the draw for Jacksonville. Wingquist opposes him for Wheeling. Again, Jacksonville in their cancer awareness jerseys with names of loved ones for staff and fans alike who have fought the battle or were fighting the battle. Great looking unis that'll be auctioned off, silent auction style, as Jacksonville wins the draw and they immediately ice it. Gignac is trying to hustle to prevent it, but he won't get there. And we'll bring it right back into the Jacksonville end. 10:28 to go in the second. Brown along with Gignac and Ake. And Brown wins another faceoff. It's Evingson behind his net. To the right side for Binkley. Softly out. Not so soft, really. The Icemen look for a steal at center ice. They'll track it down in their own zone, the Icemen will. It is Brown to the right side for Binkley. Indirect feed off the boards for Gignac. Gignac again off the boards, looking for Ake. Ake getting to the puck first behind the Wheeling net. Turns to his backhand, tries to feed it for Brown. Brown behind the cage, looking for Ake. It went off the back of the net, but the Icemen keep it in the zone. Cross ice look, that comes out of the zone. Binkley tried to move it parallel along the line, but it just went over the blue line and out. Delayed offside here for Jacksonville. They have to tag up before moving into forecheck. They're still out of the zone. Now Gerdukis has to tag up again, and the Nailers have all day to stick handle out of their end. It's Brady Tomlak with a chip into the corner. Michael Kim poised, flip pass ahead for Gerdukis. Rabbit takes a hit, gets to center ice, and then clears it in behind the Wheeling net. Lees is on the puck first, shifts away from Gerdukis, and starts up the left wing. Lees for Keene, back to Lees on the backhand. Poked away by Williams. It comes loose for the Icemen. Rabbit for Gerdukis. Gerdukis curls to his forehand and feeds for Michael Kim, and the Icemen break out. It's Matula forehanding in behind the net of Kozin. Jacksonville takes a line change with 9:03 on the clock. Clock is moving here in the second period. It's a 3-3 hockey game. Jacksonville has Travis Howe with Jake Elmer and Nick Saraceno. Wheeling with an outlet pass, broken up by Jacksonville. Here comes Gignac just onto the ice. Gignac flying up the left side, and a glove save is made by Kozin. Gignac giving himself some space at the left wing faceoff circle to get that chance. Clock stops with 8:46 to go. We'll take another break. It's Jacksonville 3, Wheeling 3. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Arlie Johnson with you on JacksonvilleIcemen.com, on FlowHockey.tv, on Mixler, on YouTube. We're pretty much worldwide here. 3-3 is your score, mid-second period. Very entertaining contest for the fans tonight, although not necessarily a Picasso out there from a defensive standpoint for either team. As the Icemen have the puck in their own end, Nazarian wheels it towards the near side. Nobody home. It comes off the boards. 2-on-2 battle, delayed offside against Jacksonville. Wheeling has possession, and we're going to have a stoppage in play. Now they're going to stop it dead for that offside against Jacksonville. The Icemen send out Eric Bradford with Nick Saraceno and Aaron Nazarian. Hard to say who the top line is for Jacksonville these days and who the third line is for Jacksonville. I think the best part of this team for the Icemen this year is they are so balanced. I mean, how can you possibly tell? I mean, this line, Bradford, Saraceno, and Nazarian. Line B, I don't even want to call it second line. Brandon Gignac, Pascal Ake, Christopher Brown. If that's not enough, you got Mike Smatula, Abbott Gerdukis, Wasey Rabbit. All three lines are very, very equal, very balanced for the Icemen. And I think that's a huge part of why Jacksonville now stands 6 games over 500 at 27-21. As we have another stoppage, Taryn Kozin just slowing things down. He'll take a face-off. He didn't have to. He could have played it to a defenseman, but he wanted the draw instead. And as if that's not enough, you got Jake Elmer as an extra forward. You got Derek Lodermeyer is not even playing tonight as an extra forward. Plenty of guys out there that are not even playing tonight. Craig Martin, Keegan Howdeshell, not in the lineup right now. I mean, the Icemen could go 4 lines easily, really almost 5 lines easily, I would even say. That's how balanced they are, and should they make the playoffs, that depth, no doubt, would come into play as the Icemen now got to steal in the offensive zone. Brown for Ake behind the net, centering feed, looking for Brown. It's deflected wide, held in by Gignac at the right circle. Gignac turns to the half wall. Ake cannot pull the trigger, but he gets it back, tosses it to the line for Hamilton. Back for Gignac, looking for Hamilton on the give and go, but it goes all the way back into the Jacksonville end. It is Kim off the glass, looking for Ake. It actually went off the linesman, and it comes back into the Jacksonville end. Trevor Hamilton behind the cage for Gignac. Gignac, a self-pass off the boards. That was slick. Over the blue line is Gignac, looking for Ake. Ake dekes around one man, feeds it to Gignac in the corner. Cross ice look to the blue line. Hamilton, what a shift around Cockrell to the right circle. Wrist shot on net, save is made. Rebound for Ake. Ake kicks it onto his stick, being harassed from behind, and it comes out to center ice. Hamilton is there for Jacksonville. He'll stick handle back into his own end and flip it cross ice for Michael Kim. 6:54 to go in the second period. Still 3-3. Wasey Rabbit chips it off the boards and down low. Michael Propavesis feeds it for Lees, who airmails it out to the Jacksonville line. Killens plays it ahead. It comes for Matula. He is onside, moving on Propavesis. Looks for a trailer. He finds it in friend. Wrist shot is deflected. It is out of play with 6:33 to go in the second period. Still a 3-3 hockey game. Jacksonville out shooting Wheeling 22-17. Eric Bradford waiting for the drop of the puck. He'll try and win it back to Jacob Friend at the left point. Friend paired off with Riker Killens. Jake Elmer is out there, taking a shift along with Aaron Nazarian. Broken stick on the play as the Icemen get the draw. Nazarian, bank shot, Bradford with a forehand. That is blocked, comes loose, it goes to Wheeling. They can't clear it out. Nazarian with a turnaround shot, that is blocked. And the Nailers trying to clear it out, but Friend blocks it at the blue line and holds it in. A second effort now from the Nailers. They finally work it free to center. Riker Killens right back into the zone. Cozen got a piece of it, but not enough to hold it behind the net. Nailers try to clear, jostling on his backhand, and the Nailers do get it to the Jacksonville line. 6 minutes flat to go in the second period. Nailers with a steal at center. Over the blue line comes Nate Rivera, defending his friend on the play. Rivera turns to his forehand, gets it to the blue line. McNally with a drive. Stick save is made by Williams. Rebound for Nazarian. Back behind his net for Friend. Friend off the boards. Can Bradford get there? Yes, he does. Great play by Bradford. Cross ice look. It goes off the boards and out to center. Nazarian got spilled on the play as the Nailers take the puck. It's Rivera up the left wing. Evingson defends on him and rubs him out right into the glass, then takes the puck away. Evingson can't clear it out yet. Nailers hold it in. At the blue line it is Miller. Wrister in a screen. Blocked in front. Where is it? Penalty coming as Evingson takes the body. There is your whistle. And it's going to be a Nailer power play. Tripping is the call. And with 5:18 to go in the second period, it's going to be a power play for the Nailers when we come back. It's a 3-3 hockey game between the Jacksonville Icemen and Wheeling Nailers. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubik. Rebound! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes. Available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze.
Fourth power play of the night upcoming for Wheeling. Jacksonville wins the draw on their end. Trying to clear it is Kim. He actually collided with his own teammate in Trevor Hamilton, but they got the job done and they move it the length of the ice. Cozen leaving the puck for Miller. Miller up the left wing for Patrick Watling, who has one of the goals this period. Fighton gets it to the blue line, but no further, and now shorthanded. It's 2-on-2 for Jacksonville. Rabbit with Bradford. Rabbit circles the back of the Wheeling net. Now he's just going to kill some time, and he's doing a great job of it. Wheeling finally pulls it away. Still 90 seconds to go on the power play as the Nailers get it to the Jacksonville blue line, only to give it up to Michael Kim, who brings it back behind the Nailer net. Cozen passes it himself up ahead for Watling. Watling being harassed from behind by Gerdukas, and a big hit from Jacob Friend, separating a man from the puck as Jacksonville gets the loose change. Gerdukas is ahead of the pack. It's a breakaway, shorthanded. Gerdukas has it poke checked away by the goaltender, but a penalty coming. Could it be a penalty shot? Hooking is the call. Is it a penalty shot? And if not, why not? Hooking is the call against Wheeling. But how is that not a penalty shot? It was a dead clean breakaway. Nothing but white ice from Gerdukas to Cozen. I'll take the penalty because it does take the power play away from Wheeling. But I wouldn't have minded a penalty shot, I'll tell you that. Either way, it's 4-on-4 for another minute 3, and then the Icemen will have an abbreviated power play after that. Nailers have the puck at center ice. What a huge hit from Trevor Hamilton, just flattening a man again as the Nailers get it in front and they score. Smith gets the goal as the Icemen got caught on that hit. Hamilton made the big hit, but Wheeling kept on moving offensively, and they regain the lead. It's now 4-3. On just the second goal of the year from Adam Smith. A 4-on-4 goal at 15:54. Williams got a chunk of it, but not enough to keep it out of the net. And another shot where Wheeling was right between the hash marks, unmarked. So still 4-on-4 for another 44 seconds. The Icemen again will have a power play shortly, but the Nailers have the puck and they're looking for more offensively. Riker Killens taking the body on Jostling. Now it's Binkley taking the body. Killens takes the puck. He'll tap it to his forehand, trying to give himself some extra ice. It's Gerdukis with Zmatula. Gerdukis dropping it back for Killens. Killens through center ice. Gerdukis gets it back. He's onside. Looking for Zmatula in the left wing corner. He'll turn in the corner, goes down to one knee, bumped off the puck, and the Nailers get it back. 11 seconds left of 4-on-4 play. Sylvester into the slot. He's got an opening, and he puts it just wide. Another grade A chance for the Nailers. McNally at the blue line. Tries to split a couple of defenders. Wrist shot, it deflects on net, and Williams makes the save just as the Icemen get a power play. .3:15 to go in the period. Jacksonville now down 4-3. Wheeling is led on 3 separate occasions now. The Icemen have tied the score the first 2 times. We'll see if they can do it again. In a crazy second period where we've seen 5 goals scored just in this period. Jacksonville with possession. Still some time on the power play. Gignac over the blue line for Brown. Clean entry into the zone. To the blue line, it is Hamilton. Left side for Saraceno. Back for Hamilton. At the left circle, it is Gignac. Wrist shot and a pad save made by Kozin. Rebound comes around for Saraceno. To the blue line, it is Hamilton. Center point. Hamilton now to the left side for Gignac. Gignac curls away and gets it back to Hamilton. Fakes the shot. Saraceno at the right circle. Hamilton again fakes the shot. 15 seconds on the power play. Gignac down low. Brown tries to get the shot away. Can't do it. Comes loose for Gignac. Seam pass for Saraceno. To the high slot, it is Hamilton. 5 seconds on the power play. Hamilton for Gignac, top of the circle. Wrist shot. Save is made. Rebound is covered just as we go to full strength. Josh Winquist is out of the penalty box. Face off in the Wheeling zone. Jacksonville looking for a push in the final 2:18 of the period. They would love to knot this score up before heading to the locker room. Nailers win the draw, however. They'll toss it out to the Jacksonville end. Jason Binkley whips it right off the boards back to the Nailer blue line. And it's Jesse Lees for Wheeling, feeding it for Michael Propavesis. Watling from center ice, backhands it off the boards. Goes behind the Jacksonville net. Binkley rims it around for Elmer. Elmer on his backhand. Avoids one forechecker. Binkley plays it cross ice for Evingson, but it's broken up by Wheeling, and they score again on a deflection in front. Patrick Watling has his second goal of the period. And for the first time tonight, the Nailers have now taken a 2-goal lead. And for Wheeling, this is now goal number 4 of the period. And for Watling, his 9th of the year at 18-12. And Jacksonville just allowing too many quality opportunities. Just not the way it's been for Jacksonville. Uncharacteristic defensively for the Icemen tonight. Still plenty of time left in the game, of course, as Riker Killens keeps it in for Wasey Rabbit, feeding it for Gerdukis into the slot looking for Zmatula, but it's knocked away by the Nailers. And here comes Wheeling again. Courtnall going wide on Friend, takes it behind the Jacksonville net, tries the bank shot, but it goes off the apron. Smith into the slot, deflected shot and a save made by Williams. Another slot chance for Wheeling. Too many opportunities there as Wheeling again has an opportunity, but they don't get the shot on goal this time. Cockrell, defended by Friend. Gerdukis gives chase. At the blue line, it is Smith. Cross ice for McNally. In the high slot, a save made by Williams with a stick. Rebound up high for Jacksonville. Zmatula has it. 3 men back for Wheeling, and Zmatula just clears in now in the final minute of period number 2. Jacksonville trails by a pair. 5-3 is your score. Wheeling looking to clear it out. Bouncing puck goes over the blue line, and the Nailers still have possession as well. Sylvester moves it cross ice. Adam Smith rims it around. It comes to the near side for Michael Kim. Kim for Hamilton. 30 seconds to go in the period. Hamilton ahead for Bradford. Right back come the Nailers in the neutral zone. Deflected puck goes off the glass. It stays in play. Comes for Nazarian, trying to go wide on the defenseman. Nazarian into the zone, looks for a trailer. It is Kim, cross ice for Bradford, centering feed, looking for Saraceno. He couldn't redirect it on goal. He had an open net if he could have done it. 7 seconds to go in the period. Wheeling plays it to the left side. They've got some time now. They clear it out, and the clock will expire, and Jacksonville has their work cut out for them here in the third period. A wild third period, which saw 6 goals get scored. 4 of them, however, from the Nailers. Jacksonville led 1-0 early in the game. A goal from Nick Saraceno on the power play. The Nailers tied it up, however, before the intermission. And then in the second period, it was no holds barred. Offensive chances galore for everybody. Wheeling took a 2-1 lead at the 1:37 mark of the second period. Cody Sylvester scored it. Jacksonville tied it at 2. Abbott Gerdukis, his 10th of the season, from Mike Smatula and Jacob Friend. The Nailers, however, responded, and they made it a 3-2 hockey game with Patrick Watling's goal. That was at the 4:42 mark of the second period. Jacksonville again ties the game for the third time. It was tied at 1, 2, and 3 tonight. Pascal Ake on the power play, his 16th of the season, from Nick Saraceno and Brandon Gignac. But in the closing minutes, Wheeling breaks free from the 3-3 tie. They score with just over 4 minutes left from Adam Smith to make it 4-3. And then a tough one to give up for Jacksonville with less than 2 minutes to go in the period. Patrick Watling, his second goal of the period, has put the Nailers on top by a score of 5-3. Shots on goal in that period. Wheeling had 14 for a 2-period total of 23. Jacksonville had 13. They had a 2-period total of 24. But on the scoreboard, it's the Icemen down by a pair. 5-3 is your score, and Jacksonville needs a big-time push in the third period to try and get a positive result in this one. They've done it before. They've played the Cardiac Kid role very well over the last few weeks, but they will need to do it again. We will go to break and return in a moment. We will return with Mike Folta of the Florida Everblades and your ECHL Plays of the Week. And, of course, we'll give you the ECHL scoreboard look as well with some critical games around the Eastern Conference of the league. 5-3 is your score. The Wheeling Nailers have the lead over the Jacksonville Icemen. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey. Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jaxicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker. Simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey. Feel the freeze. The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksicemen.com.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubnik. Rebound! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes, available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
If you feel that passion is just a start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
From across America's premier AA hockey league, this is the ECHL Plays of the Week.
High slot, slap shot, off the glove, and in! Now toward the net, he scores! He slip back out to the blue line, shot, score! Rodney scores! Or the goal scores! Let's rewrite the record book! It's a hat trick. Skates in over the line, Deeks shoots, in the slot, shot, save, game is over!
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to the ECHL Plays of the Week. I'm this week's host, Mike Folta, broadcast assistant for the Florida Everblades. Let's start in the Midwest, where the Indy Fuel are battling for playoff positioning in the Eastern Conference. Veteran forward Terry Broadhurst has been a strong addition to the Indy lineup, tallying 8 points in 8 games since signing in April. He had a big hand in giving Indy a 2-goal third-period lead Sunday against league-leading Fort Wayne, including this third-period shorthanded goal. Here's Andrew Smith on the Fuel Broadcast Network.
And Broadhurst forces it free from Sadlowski. Broadhurst takes it in, right circle, to the forehand, scores! Terry Broadhurst with a short-handed goal as he had a partial breakaway, took it to the forehand and roofed it past the goaltender bay down to the Fuel lead at 3-1.
Broadhurst later added a power play goal in the third for a 2-goal game, helping the Fuel gain a point from the overtime contest. The Wheeling Nailers ran into a difficult week last week as they dropped a couple of decisions to the rival Fort Wayne Comets. One of the bright spots from those contests came on Friday night when Brendan Harris netted his first professional goal.
Behind the net, Wish Charchik looks to center, and Marino, great job getting back defensively. Nailers buzz it ahead. Here comes Harris, right side, getting in, and he scores! Brendan Harris with his first professional goal flips it past Gorsuch and ties it for the Nailers. It's 1-1 with 2:44 gone in the second.
That was DJ Abasawa on Mix 97.3 WKWK in Wheeling. On Sunday, the Greenville Swamp Rabbits scored 3 unanswered goals to jump out in front 3-0 against the Jacksonville Icemen. This insurance marker by rookie defender Alec Rawhauser later stood as his first career game-winning goal.
Off the draw to Ingham's right as he looks over his shoulder. Saraceno will fight for a loose puck, but there is Hora beneath the line. DiChiara, nice pass towards the inside for Knott, and here comes Greenville transitioning, not going towards the net. Pass from the far wing from Reddick, never made it on play, but Knott throwing a check. On the left wing, Rawhauser, his shot, score! Yes, sir! A dart from Rawhauser! From the top of the left circle, 6:30 left in the second. The Bitch lead 3-0.
That was Matt Trust on the Greenville Swamp Rabbits Broadcast Network. We've got ECHL action on every day this week. The Orlando Solar Bears took down the South Carolina Stingrays 3-2 on Monday. Then we've got 2 more games on Tuesday, a solid slate of 4 games on Wednesday, one matchup between the Wichita Thunder and the Kansas City Mavericks on Thursday, and 6 ECHL contests coming up on Friday. It'll be a fun weekend around the ECHL as well. We've got a full docket on Saturday when all 14 teams will be in action. Sunday holds a pair of matchups to finish out the week. Conference races are getting tighter and tighter as we come down the final stretch. Be sure to tune into your local stations to see where your team sits in the race to get to the Kelly Cup playoffs. Let's all go out and enjoy some fun from the Premier AA Hockey League. From the Sunshine State, this is Mike Folta, wishing you all a great week.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksiceman.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze. The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksiceman.com.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubnik. Rebound!
Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes. Available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
Hi, everyone. This is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Poker Rooms. Experience the popular Vegas-style game, Fortune Pai Gow Poker. Both locations are now playing Face Up Pai Gow. It's more fun to play than ever. You could win up to $25,000 on a single $5 bet. Come play at either Best Bet location today.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Iceman action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze.
And we are back at the Veterans Memorial Arena, the Publix rink. Arlie Johnson with you with Jacksonville Icemen hockey. It is a 5-3 game after 2 periods of play. The Wheeling Nailers have the lead on the road. Wheeling has only won 5 games away from home all year long. They are 5-16-3 on the road, but they're doing some damage right now. They're finding some holes in the Jacksonville defense, and they're capitalizing. And to the tune of 4 goals in that second period alone, and now the 5-3 lead going into the third period. That said, there's still a ton of time left for the Icemen. Still 20 minutes left of regulation hockey. They have come back from a pair of 2-goal third period deficits in just the last 3 weeks, when I don't think they had ever done that in their history before a couple of weeks ago. And now they have done it twice. Both of those games were on the road. We'll see if they can do it again here at home and see if they can end up at least getting this one to overtime and see if they can get a positive result. Looking at the ECHL scoreboard, we've got a couple of updates for you. Actually, several updates. The Florida Everblades hosting the South Carolina Stingrays. Jacksonville is looking for a Florida victory, and the Everblades have just now taken the lead just a minute ago. 3-2 is the score. Florida leading South Carolina. 12 minutes left in that game. They are tied in Orlando between the Orlando Solar Bears and Greenville Swamp Rabbits. 11 minutes to go in that game. And Jacksonville hoping for a Greenville victory in regulation, preferably, although Greenville, it seems like every other game that they play goes to overtime, including a game last night between those two clubs. And now in Fort Wayne, the Indy Fuel have just taken the lead. 3-2 is the advantage over the Fort Wayne Comets. That is midway through the second period. So Indy on top there. Jacksonville is looking for Fort Wayne to come back in that one and get the victory over Indy. That game will not be over by the time that we're done with our broadcast, as they started about a half an hour after us. But the other 2 games should go final, unless it's like some sort of crazy overtime or shootout between those clubs. As soon as we have some final scores, we'll keep you up to date, and we'll tell you where Jacksonville lies in the Eastern Conference standings when this game is over. During the post-game show, we'll tell you where the Icemen stand in the Eastern Conference standings. They need a comeback for the victory. If they get the victory, they would be in prime position to potentially go into 4th place in the Eastern Conference, depending on what happens with some other scores around the league. And even if it doesn't work out tonight for Jacksonville, still some time left in the season, of course. After tonight, Jacksonville has either 16 or 17 games left in the regular season. We don't know which one yet, because the Icemen had a game postponed because of COVID protocol. We don't know yet whether that game will be made up or not. They have not told us one way or the other, so we're leaving it open-ended. Puck is down, third period is underway. Let's see what kind of push the Icemen can give here in the third period, down by a pair. Jacksonville does win the face-off in the offensive zone. Bradford swings it around. Michael Kim pinches in from the blue line to hold it in, at least briefly. McNally gets it back, feeds it ahead, and it's Austin Fighton to the left side for Nate Rivera. Rivera, cross-ice look for Fighton, knocked away from him. Gets it back to the blue line for Smith, who has one of the goals. In fact, he has the go-ahead goal right now in this contest, as the Nailers have it poke-checked away and cleared out to the red line. Lawton Courtnall takes it back in. Courtnall splits the defense, forehand on net, and a save made by Williams. Courtnall showing off that speed that his dad, Jeff Courtnall, from back in the day used to display. Just blazing there was Courtnall, but Williams makes a great play, and now it's Gignac trying to do the exact same thing. The puck split the defense, but he could not. The puck trickles all the way to Taryn Kozin, who will freeze it and take the draw. Still in the opening minute of period number 3. Jacksonville trailing by a pair. It's 5-3. Brown, Ake, and Gignac, the forwards for the Icemen, along with Riker, Killens, and Jacob Friend at the line. Puck comes loose. It belongs to the Icemen. Pascal Ake tries to knock it free. Puck bounces right on top of the glass, and it stays in play. Jacksonville fighting for it. It is Gignac. One hand on the stick, but he gets it to the blue line. Killens, cross ice for Friend. Wrister in a screen. Save is made. Rebound for Ake behind the net. Trying to knock it loose for Gignac. Gignac, one-timer, score! Christopher Brown with a one-timer. A laser from the right circle over the glove of Taron Kozin. And early in the third period, Jacksonville's on the board again. They've cut the deficit in half. It's now 5-4. And some emotion from Brown on that celly as well. Fist pumping, knowing just how important it was to get that goal. If you're looking at the replay, man, did he just blister one under the crossbar. Time of the goal at 1:19, and the goals continue, but this time for the Icemen as we bring you down to Joe Massa.
Number 10, Christopher Brown. Assisted by number 17, Brandon Gignac. Time of the goal, 1 minute, 19 seconds. Once again, your Iceman goal scored by number 10, Christopher Brown. Assisted by number 17, Brandon Gignac. Time of the goal, 1:19.
Just the one assist to Brandon Gignac, as Christopher Brown gets credit for goal number 9 on the season. 5-4 game now, as the Icemen have the puck in their own zone. It is Wasey Rabbit ahead for Gerdukis. Gerdukis puts a high stick up on McNally, and it's going to be a penalty on Gerdukis. We'll see if it's 2 minutes or 4. I believe it's going to be just the 2. McNally's trying to draw some blood, but I don't think there's any there. It is 2 minutes, and a big penalty kill here for the Icemen. They just scored. They just got momentum. You certainly don't want to lose the momentum now. Jacksonville will send out Eric Bradford, penalty killing, along with Nick Saraceno. Icemen win the draw, but they can't clear it around just yet. It comes all the way to the blue line. McNally holds it in. Cross ice for Lees at the right point. Saraceno defends on him. Lees closes, moves it in front. Knocked free by Jacksonville, and Williams will cover it up with the glove and take the face-off. Hamilton staring a man down, and Nate Rivera at the whistle. Saraceno on the ice, former Wheeling Nailer, as is Christopher Brown, as is Michael Kim. The Icemen have 3 guys in Brown who just scored, along with Saraceno and Kim. All 3 of them were teammates last year, just with a different team. All 3 of them suited up for Wheeling last year, at least portions of the season, along with some call-ups to the American Hockey League as well, I believe, for all 3 of them. Nailers win another face-off here. It's McNally, left wing circle. Pass is deflected. Wasey Rabbit tries to knock it free. Looking for Jacob Friend, but it comes back to Wheeling. Penalty on Jacksonville again. Delayed call as a shot is deflected away. It's going to be a 5-on-3 for Wheeling as Rabbit touches up. Tripping call against the Icemen. And from bad to worse here. This situation is getting a little more grim as Jacob Friend goes into the box for tripping. It's a 5-on-3 power play for Wheeling for 1:27. So Jacksonville has got to find a way. Best penalty killer is probably going to be your goaltender, Charles Williams. He needs to be at his best. Hopefully the Icemen can keep it along the perimeter. Wheeling wins a faceoff. That was a critical draw. McNally in the high slot, drops it down low, comes back to the right point for Watling, who already has 2 goals tonight. Jostling into the corner for Fighton, back into the right wing corner. It is Josh Winquist, all the way to the blue line is Winquist. Into the high slot, feeds it to the left for Fighton, closes, fires, save made by Williams, no rebound. That is also vital for Williams to stop the clock and get a line change for his penalty killers. Give Jacksonville an opportunity to win a faceoff and clear it out. Anytime Williams can freeze the puck, he will do it. And he did there. Wasey Rabbit, the lone penalty killer for Jacksonville, along with Riker Killens and Jason Binkley. Wheeling wins another one. One-timer, saved by Williams. He'll cover it up again. Watling bidding for the hat trick on a slapper from the inside of the right circle. But Williams there to deny. 59 seconds to go in this 5-on-3. Rabbit on the draw again. Winquist gets tossed from this faceoff for Wheeling. So Fighton will take it instead for the Nailers. And Wheeling wins another one. That's 3 offensive zone face-off wins for the Nailers. McNally for Watling, top of the right circle. Down low for Winquist. Cross ice for Fighton. Fighton loses the handle, but he gets it right back off the apron of the net. Winquist again to the right circle. Wheeling doesn't seem to be in much of a hurry. It looks like they're looking for the perfect shot. Winquist, right circle, slap shot and a score. And it is going to be the hat trick for Patrick Watling. A one-timer from the right circle, beating Charles Williams. A 5-on-3 power play goal. And it's 6-4 Nailers. Watling, number 10 on the year. Time of the goal at 3:24. And Wheeling is still on the power play, remember, as well. Winquist will get 1 assist. And the Icemen still down a man for another minute and 10 seconds. So the Icemen not out of the woods yet. Now they have to kill this final minute 10. You can't go down by more than 2. Nailers with it at center ice. Big step up from the Icemen. They play it away at the neutral zone. It comes free for Michael Kim. Kim will flip it off the boards and behind the Wheeling net. Matt Miller in control there. Brown forechecking along with Nazarian. Those are your penalty killers. At the blue line, a steal from Jacksonville. They'll move with it shorthanded. Brown for Nazarian, trying to go back to Brown. Couldn't take the pass. Hamilton with a drive. That goes wide. Comes all the way to center. Jacksonville takes over. They've got plenty of time. They'll take a few more seconds off the clock as Michael Kim lifts it all the way down to Taryn Kozin. 26 seconds to go on the power play. Cross ice, it is Jesse Lees for Miller. Miller knocks it off the boards behind the Jacksonville net. Binkley first on the puck, looking for Gignac, who turns and fires it out to the red line. 10 seconds to go on the power play. Alfaro, cross ice look. Wheeling is going to be called for offside. In ahead on the play was Jesse Lees. 4 seconds to go on the power play. So it appears that Jacksonville will give up just the 1 5-on-3 goal. And perhaps we can hope that these couple of goals, or these couple of penalties against Jacksonville, maybe it'll get evened up. As referee Kyle Leakin gave Wheeling a 5-on-3 power play, maybe Jacksonville gets a couple of opportunities on their own against the league's worst penalty kill. They might need something like that to get back into this hockey game again. We are at full strength right now. Jacksonville has the puck in their own zone. It's Gerdukis carrying it out to center. At the blue line, Mike Smatula knocks it a little further in. Nailers get control at the near side corner. Duchesne is double teamed. He'll play it around and try the opposite side. Gerdukis tries to knock it loose. In there is Saraceno as well, but the Nailers hold on to it. Duchesne plays it by everybody. Icing against the Nailers. 14:48 to go. No need to panic just yet, as the Icemen remain down by 2 at 6-4. And as wild an offensive game as we have seen in a long time. Couple of quick updates. Indy has just taken a 4-2 lead over Fort Wayne. That certainly does not benefit the Icemen. Florida still on top of South Carolina, 3-2. There's less than 2 minutes to go in that game now. There's also 2 minutes left between Greenville and Orlando. They stay tied at 2. Jacksonville wins this faceoff. It is Hamilton at the right point. Shot goes wide. Bradford was trying to redirect it on goal. Comes off the kick plates for the Nailers. Watling, who has, or excuse me, this is Courtnall, not Watling. But Patrick Watling does have a hat trick for the Nailers tonight, including the last goal just a couple of minutes ago on a 5-on-3. Wheeling is into the zone offensively. They are onside. Sylvester curls at the half circle. Rister is blocked in front, comes up high for Jacksonville. They'll play it to center ice, but Elmer couldn't hang on to it and break out with the puck. Wing to wing for Sylvester for the Nailers. Moving on Hamilton. Tries to get it towards goal. Penalty coming again on Jacksonville. It's going to be Hamilton this time for holding. And the Nailers are now up to their 7th power play of the night. to only 2 for Jacksonville, or 3 rather for Jacksonville. Hamilton into the box this time. And things are just not going the way that they normally do. This is like an aberration kind of game here for the Icemen. Allowing a lot of power plays against. That's out of character for them. 6 goals beyond out of character for Jacksonville. But here we are. Still not out of it. Jacksonville is still in the thick of it, but the Nailers are on yet another power play. They are 2 for 6 on the power play tonight. The Nailers have the puck in the offensive zone. It's Miller at the right point. Looking for Winquist at the half boards. Far side. Miller gets it back. Cross ice, it's Watling. Back to the blue line. Miller fans on his shot. It comes for Binkley. Binkley off the boards for Rabbit. Rabbit ahead for Saraceno. Tries to split a couple of defenders rather. And now he'll steal it behind the Wheeling net. Saraceno looking for a trailer, but it's intercepted by Austin Fighton. And Fighton will lead the breakout. Watling, right circle, on his backhand. Into the slot, all alone is Winquist. It was blocked in front by Kim. But again, another opportunity right in the slot for the Nailers. Miller, right side for Winquist at the right circle. Rister looking for Fighton, it goes wide. Watling takes it away from Gignac. Watling behind the Jacksonville net for Winquist. Watling gets it back all alone on the doorstep is Fighton, and Williams fights it off with a save. 50 seconds to go on the power play. Winquist at the right circle to the line for Miller. Left side, it's Watling. Watling defended by Gignac. Gignac looking for the steal. The puck deflects high into the air. It ends up out of play, and the faceoff will be in the Jacksonville end. 40 seconds to go on the power play for the Nailers. Matt Alfaro on the faceoff for Wheeling. It is Abbott Gerdukis on the draw. Wheeling wins another one. They've won, it seems like, every faceoff in this third period in particular. Alfaro at the near side half boards. Defended by Jacob Friend. Still 27 seconds to go with the man advantage for Wheeling. Lees shifts away from one man. Cuts to the right side. On him is Zmatula, but it's held in again by the Nailers. Lees at the right wing half boards. Defended by Zmatula still. Down to 13 seconds on the power play. Seam pass. Open man was jostling, but it jumped over his stick. The Icemen were fortunate there. Alfaro at the left circle now. Looks to center. Knocked in front and cleared away by Jacksonville. That will do it on the power play. Hamilton is out of the box. We skate 5-on-5. There's still 12 minutes to go in the game as Wheeling takes it right back in. Shot on goal, and Williams makes the save. Comes for Bradford off the boards and out to center ice. Nazarian tries to poke it away from McNally. McNally moves it into the Jacksonville zone, and here come the Icemen. Down 6-4, 11:43 to go. And let's go Icemen, the chant from the crowd. As Wheeling plays it out to center ice. Killens moves it for Michael Kim on a deflection. Eric Bradford from the red line takes a hit, trying to get it loose, but it's Wheeling knocking it free. High into the air, it stays in play right at the penalty boxes. Bradford at the red line tries to dig it free. It is the Nailers coming away with it. They'll play it deep behind the Jacksonville net. Being held up there are the Icemen, but Jason Binkley comes away with it. Saucer pass for Brown. Brown from center ice, he'll wrist it in cross corner. Nazarian trying to beat everybody to the puck. Propavesis got a piece of it. Nazarian double teamed on the play, but tries to keep it moving. Up high come the Nailers. They'll flip it out. It will go by Croy Evingson for Jason Binkley. Jake Elmer now will lead the charge. He's by himself. 5 men back for Wheeling, but a steal by the Icemen. Okay, for Elmer, one-timer and a save made by Kozin. Rebound for Hamilton. Hamilton with a 360 around one man. Elmer into the corner, left wing side. Tries to get it free for Ake. Ake on his backhand. He's double teamed. Continues it on and plays it down deep. Nailers in control there. Smith off the boards for Cockrell. And Cockrell will skate with it. Possible 3-on-2. Wheeling, however, is going to be called for offside. And we will take a break. 10:16 to go. The Icemen are not down and out yet, but they've got some work to do. They trail 6-4. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Iceman action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
Back with you in downtown Jacksonville. Arlie Johnson with you. 10:16 to go in the third period. Icemen have the puck, but they do not have the lead. It's 6-4 Wheeling. Jacksonville has come from 2 goals down in the final 10 minutes of a game twice in just the last few weeks, getting overtime wins in both occasions. Can they do it here on home ice? It is Mike Smatula at the right point offensively. Jacksonville tries to get some pressure. They have not had much of it after scoring early in this period from Christopher Brown. Wheeling pitchforks it high into the air. It's going to be an offside call against Wheeling. I'd love to see Jacksonville get a power play chance as well, as the Nailers have had 3 power plays in this third period, including a 5-on-3 for a minute and a half that they converted on. That's why they're ahead by a pair right now. There's a break in the action, but we will keep it right here. I'm going to give you some final scores that just went final. The Florida Everblades, with a game-winning goal from Stefan LeBlanc, they have defeated the South Carolina Stingrays 3-2 in regulation. That's good news for Jacksonville, as South Carolina holds steady at 61 points. What is not necessarily good news is the Orlando Solar Bears just won. It was in regulation, so if there's a silver lining, it was in regulation. But Orlando has defeated Greenville 3-2. They scored with less than 90 seconds to go in the game. Matthew Spencer, the game winner for Orlando, with 1:27 to go in the game. So give the Solar Bears the victory. With that, as of right this second, Orlando has a 6-point cushion on Jacksonville in the standings, but they also have 3 games in hand, one of which is these final 9:46 of the game. So Jacksonville really hoping that they can come back to stay even with Orlando. Can also tell you that the Indy Fuel have the lead over Fort Wayne after 2 periods of play. It's a 4-3 contest in that one. Face-off was in the Nailer end. Christopher Brown with Aaron Nazarian and Nick Saraceno, the forward line. At the blue line, it's Riker Killens and Jacob Friend. Wheeling wins the draw. They immediately clear it. This is going to be icing again. And I imagine you might see that a few more times for the final 10 minutes of this game from the Nailers. They just want to protect this lead. Especially when you're a team that is fighting it a little bit, as the Nailers are. They've lost 5 of their last 6. Oftentimes when they are in a third period lead situation, they just want to get the puck out of there, whatever they can do. Face-off is controlled by Jacksonville this time. It is Killens to the left side for Friend. Friend with a wrister in a screen. Save is made, rebound is loose. Brown on the backhand. Curls to the forehand, turnaround shot, saved by Kozin. No rebound, so the Icemen get a couple of shots away there. Shots on goal, I don't know if they counted those or not, but as of right this second, the Jumbotron shows it at 31-29 in favor of the Nailers. Love to see the Icemen find a way to score in the next maybe 2 to 3 minutes and then set things up for hopefully a fantastic finish. Gignac on the draw this time with Ake and Elmer. Draws to the right side of Taryn Kozin, the Wheeling netminder. Brady Tomlak on the draw for Wheeling. Puck squirts loose. It belongs to Wheeling. They will backhand it the length of the ice, and it is on net, so no icing. Williams had to play it. He was hoping it would go wide of the net, but it was right at the post. And now it's Jacksonville with an errant pass as they clear it out to center ice. The Nailers drive it right back in the zone. Ake touches it away from a man. Drops it behind his net for Trevor Hamilton, and the Icemen regroup with 9 minutes flat on the clock. Gignac trying to accelerate through center. Feeds it ahead for Ake. Ake looking for Elmer. Broken up by Wheeling. The Nailers now in transition, 2-on-2. Hamilton steps up on Cockrell as Jacksonville takes over in their own zone. It is Hamilton taking a hit this time as Gignac can't clear. Puck bounces up into the air. Hamilton now takes the body on another man. Finally separates him from the puck. Feeding it to the left wing. Michael Kim starts the rush for the Icemen. Kim, flip pass ahead for Elmer. It'll trickle all the way to Kozin, who plays it ahead, looking for Sylvester. That's by everybody. Kozin pretty good with the goaltender's stick. The only problem was he couldn't find a teammate, so Kozin, the goaltender, ends up icing it. And we'll stop play with 8:23 to go in the third period. Jacksonville just rolling out the lines. Mike Zmatula with Abbott, Gerdukis, and Wasey Rabbit this time. Jason Binkley and Croy Evingson on defense. And we've got a whistle. They're going to drop the puck again. They might need to add a second on the clock as well. One second, I believe. Yep, they're going to add 1 second. We're good to go. 8:21 on the clock. Smatula trying to win the draw back to Croy Evingson, and he does with the help of Gerdukis. Evingson whips it around behind the net. Rabbit tries to center, but it's broken up by McNally. Comes loose for the Nailers, and Adam Smith, who softball lobs it back into the Jacksonville end. It is Evingson on the backhand for Rabbit. Can't set up Gerdukis. Again, the Nailers have possession. Propavesis gives it up in the neutral zone. Rabbit with the steal. Over the blue line, he'll toss it in and chase after it himself. Propavesis turns to his forehand. Gerdukis is on top of him. And the Nailers, Courtnall falls down as he plays it to center ice and forehands in. Evingson on his backhand. Moves it for Gerdukis. Gerdukis for an open Eric Bradford. 2-on-2 with Saraceno. Bradford onside. Saraceno left circle. Wrist shot. Save made. Rebound up high. Nazarian with a bomb. Killens with a shot. That is also blocked. Nazarian had a shot. Or Killens rather and Nazarian both had shots, but neither of them made it on net. Jacksonville would love to try and find a way to score again very shortly as the Nailers get a steal in the offensive zone. Killens behind his goal for Jacksonville. Around the wall for Nazarian. Touch pass for Bradford. Bradford forced to give it up. And we're down to 7:02 to go in the third period. It's 6-4. The Wheeling Nailers have the lead here in Jacksonville, trying to even up this three-game weekend series. Jacksonville won last night by a score of 3-1. Much different style of game tonight with all the goal scoring, as the Icemen have it in their own zone. Killens for Gignac. Gignac for Ake. Over the line onside. He's triple teamed and has it knocked away. Delayed offside as the Nailers give it up at the blue line. Trying to move with it is Ake. Tripped up, no call. Brown with a forehand. Score! Christopher Brown's second goal of the night closes the gap again. It's 6-5. Plenty of time to go. 6:29 on the clock, and Jacksonville's on the board with Christopher Brown, second of the period and 10th of the season. Don't go anywhere. That shot from Brown, I think, went off the skate of Chad Duchesne, and it beat Kozin low to the glove side at 13:31. Do the Icemen have yet another comeback in them? They've been the Cardiac Kids as we go to Joe Massa yet again.
10th goal of the season, scored by number 10, Christopher Brown. Assisted by number 17, Brandon Gignac. And number 26, Pascal Ake. Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 31 seconds. Once again, your Iceman goal, scored by number 10, Christopher Brown. Assisted by Gignac and Ake. Time of the goal, 13:31.
So the Icemen right back in it at 6-5. Brown's 10th goal of the season. Brandon Gignac, Pascal Ake getting the assist. For Gignac, that is now 4 assists on the night for Brandon Gignac. Ake chipping in with a goal and an assist. Brown with 2 goals for the Icemen. And yet, despite all of that, Jacksonville still trails. 6-5 is the score. Faceoff is in the Icemen zone. 6:15 on the clock. And I am, again, very curious to see if the Icemen end up getting a power play sometime before this game is over. Icemen win the faceoff, but they can't clear it out yet. It gets rimmed around by Wheeling to the far side. Now it's the Icemen unable to clear again. Winquist with a slapper. That was deflected wide. That was almost dangerous there. And another giveaway from Jacksonville. Lees with a wrister. That goes wide to the short side. Or it was Smith, rather, with that wrist shot. Winquist for the Nailers. To the blue line for McNally. Intentionally wide off the end boards. Finally, it comes to the Icemen, and Michael Kim will just get it out to center ice, where Nazarian is on the puck. Nazarian leaving it for Bradford. Poked away by Wheeling and played out to center. The Icemen and Riker Killens off the boards. Loose in the neutral zone. Nazarian tries to dig it free. Killens looks to do the same, but it's the Nailers playing it down low. Trevor Hamilton on the puck for the Icemen. Shifts away from a man, and a penalty coming. This is going to be on the Nailers. There's the one that I was expecting. Tripping is the call against Wheeling. 5:17 to go. And that sets up the drama. Jacksonville trails 6-5, but a power play when we return for the Icemen. You're listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
A power play for the Icemen with an opportunity to tie this game. Jacksonville is trailed by a pair on 2 separate occasions in this third period. They entered the third trailing 5-3. Jacksonville closed the gap to 5-4, only to see Wheeling score on a 5-on-3 power play. Jacksonville again has closed the gap. It's now 6-5. The Icemen are 2 for 3 on the power play tonight. And they are facing the league's worst penalty kill in the Wheeling Nailers. So that sets the stage to see if the Icemen can even the score. Jacksonville wins the draw. It is Gerdukis behind the net for Bradford, giving it up to Wheeling, who clears it off the glass and out. That very nearly went over the glass. It would have been a 5-on-3 for the Icemen there. Just barely stayed in play, high off the glass there. Jacksonville to center ice, trying to play it down low. Nailers are first on the puck, rimming it around. Zmatula tries to hold it in and does, knocking it out of midair. Gerdukis in the right wing corner, and the Icemen set up shop. Zmatula to the blue line for Riker. Killens at the right point. Cross ice, it's Wasey Rabbit as your 4th forward. Gerdukis at the left circle. Moves to the dot and plays it down low. Bradford for Zmatula. Back to the line for Killens. Killens with his head up, looking for a man in front. Wrister on net, save made, rebound, saved by Kozin again. The Icemen try to get it back. Gerdukis looking for Bradford. Bradford trying to knock it free. Somebody's lost a stick on the play as well. Bradford gets it loose, it goes to Wasey Rabbit. The goaltender has lost his stick, so Kozin without a stick. Wrist shot blocked in front. Bradford keeps it in, looking for Gerdukis. Gerdukis gives it away to Rivera, and Rivera clears it out. That allows Kozin to grab his stick. 44 seconds to go on the power play. 4 minutes to go in the game. Jacksonville down by a goal. Hamilton with a drop pass for Gignac. Speeding through the neutral zone. He's onside on the right wing. To the blue line for Hamilton. Left side at Saraceno. Back for Hamilton. Wrister is gloved by Kozin. No rebound there. Kozin was able to see it all the way. And the Icemen are down to 25 seconds to go on the power play. Down to 3:41 in the contest as Jacksonville looks to even the score. Brown taking the draw for Jacksonville. He's already scored twice in this period. Could he do it again? He's flanked by Pascal Ake along the glass and Brandon Gignac in the slot. Brown wins it cleanly. Saraceno fakes the shot. Hamilton, a bomb. Save is made by Kozin with the left pad. Rebound is cleared away by Wheeling. Great setup there for Hamilton, who let one rip from 50 feet away. One last rush for Jacksonville with the power play. Brown, drop pass for Gignac. Gignac up the left side, clean entry into the zone for Saraceno. To the blue line, it is Hamilton. Right side, it is Brown. Teams are at full strength. Seam pass for Gignac, taking it off the boards. Wrist shot is blocked, comes to Hamilton. Winds and fires, blocked in front and went off his own man. And it comes off high for Austin Fighton. And the Nailers will skate it into the Jacksonville end. Sylvester, left wing side. Rister goes wide on the play. Comes loose for the Icemen. Elmer can't clear yet. Fighton holds it in. Defended now by Elmer, who steals the puck away. And Jacksonville has a three-man rush. Nazarian over the blue line, left wing side. Wrist shot is blocked. It comes to Elmer, playing it behind the goal line. Bradford, indirect feed for Binkley. Cross ice it is Kim with a wrister. Wide off the short side. It comes back to the Nailers off the boards. And Keene will try and move around Binkley. Binkley takes the body on him. Kim takes the puck. Jacksonville has possession deep in their zone. 2:20 to go in the game. Jacksonville trails 6-5. Michael Kim directly in front of his goaltender. Leaving it for Smatula. Smatula up ahead for Wasey Rabbit. He deflects in. We are on. No, he did not deflect it. They're going to call it icing against the Icemen. Rabbit protesting, saying he got a piece of that one. But the linesmen are going to say no. It's an icing call. 2:06 remaining in the game. Jacksonville down 6-5. Crowd up on their feet. A sellout crowd tonight as the Icemen win the draw, and Rabbit immediately races to center ice. He'll chip in. No icing this time. Williams is between the hash marks. Will he leave for the bench? Yes, he does, but Wheeling has the puck, and they're going to skate up the right wing side, looking for the empty net, and they score. The timing just not there for the Icemen as Williams left for the bench just as Wheeling took possession of the puck. And an empty net goal for the Nailers makes it 7-5 with 1:50 to go in the game. So the Icemen never did get that opportunity in the final 2 minutes to even the score. They never even got possession. And the Nailers just skated out of their own zone and whipped it in from about 100 feet out for the empty netter. 7-5 is your score. Jacksonville down by a pair with 1:50 to go. And we'll see if Williams leaves for the bench again, if Jacksonville can get it into the Wheeling end. Nailers win another clear out. Binkley up the wall. Eric Bradford sweeps it in. There goes Williams again, so Jacksonville's going to go for it. Trying to clear it out is Kozin at the blue line. Binkley looks to hold in. Bradford is there, about 15 feet inside the blue line. Saraceno tries to dig it free. They do get it behind the Nailer net. Lees turns and fires it out. That's going to go well wide of the net, icing against the Nailers with 1:17 to go. So the Icemen have got to find a way to score in just a matter of seconds here to give him a shot. Six skaters on the ice for the Icemen. Brandon Gignac at center with Nick Saraceno and Pascal Ake. Mike Smatula also up front. At the blue line, it's Jason Binkley and Michael Kim. Jacksonville wins the draw. Kim left point. Cross ice for Binkley. Seam pass again, goes all the way to the boards for Gignac. Gignac, Smatula takes a man down as Gignac tries to hold it in, getting it behind the net for Ake. Looking for Saraceno at the near side boards. To the blue line, it's Binkley. Richter goes off the side of the net, comes off the wall for Smatula. Smatula to the blue line for Binkley. Now 55 seconds left in the game. Left circle, Gignac fires, and a save made by Kozin. No rebound. And the draw will come to the right side of Taryn Kozin. We'll see if Jacksonville calls timeout potentially here. Haven't called it yet. They're going to bring out, they're not going to call timeout. They're going to bring out mostly new skaters out there. 5 forwards with Trevor Hamilton. Brandon Gignac stays on the ice. He'll take the draw. Gignac has 4 assists tonight for Jacksonville. Scramble for the puck. Where does it go? Nobody can get the handle to it. Finally, it's the Icemen. Gignac behind the wheeling net for Wasey Rabbit. Rabbit to the blue line for Hamilton, who takes it off the boards. Wrister in a screen, just wide on the play. Gignac to the blue line, but it's picked off there by Wheeling. Looking for Sylvester, taken away by Hamilton. Back comes Jacksonville. Nazarian over the blue line onside. 22 seconds left in the game. Brown for Gerdukis. Gerdukis can't center. Smith tries to just pin it up against the wall and kill more time, and he is doing exactly that. Back behind the Wheeling net, Nailers around the boards. Hamilton holds it in, looking for the shot, deflects in front, and it comes free to Wheeling. Sylvester looking for Watling for his 4th. Yes, Patrick Watling, with 1.9 seconds to go, has scored his 4th goal, and it's an 8-5 victory for the Wheeling Nailers tonight, in a game that the Icemen have just got to throw away and forget from a defensive standpoint, and get right back at it tomorrow and go back to that tight defensive game that they have been playing so well for the last month and a half. This one was an aberration, folks. As the puck is down and the game is over, Wheeling has won by a final score of 8-5, led by a 4-goal game from the Nailers' Patrick Watling. And the Icemen unable to come back tonight. And they're going to have to try and find a way to win this weekend series in the rubber match tomorrow afternoon. 3 o'clock will be the puck drop. It'll be the Icemen hosting the Nailers one more time tomorrow at 3. As we take you to the scoreboard, and the Icemen go to center ice and salute their fans. Despite the 8-5 loss tonight, they'll still have the sticks up high in appreciation of this sellout crowd tonight on Cancer Awareness Night. So with the loss, Jacksonville goes to 27-22, 3-3. They hold steady at 60 points. With the other final scores tonight, Jacksonville stays ahead of South Carolina by percentage points, despite the Stingrays having a 1-point advantage over them in terms of total points. Orlando, however, with a victory today, they are now 6 points ahead of Jacksonville in the standings. The Icemen do have 2 games in hand on Orlando, so all hope is not lost there. As for Indy, they are leading 4-3 after 2 periods against the Fort Wayne Comets. So we can't give you an update there, but certainly the Icemen are hoping for a Fort Wayne come-from-behind victory in the 3rd period of that one. The game tomorrow between the Icemen and Nailers, that's the only game that have any implications in terms of the Eastern Conference standings tomorrow. So Jacksonville really all by themselves. It's one of those games in hand that they have on Orlando and on South Carolina and on Greenville, but they need to capitalize on it. These games in hand only matter if you get the 2 points. And Jacksonville, based on how they played today, I imagine they are going to come out with a purpose tomorrow to try and cut the gap and move a little bit closer to the Eastern Conference playoff position. Again, the top 4 in the Eastern Conference in both conferences make the playoffs. Jacksonville right now, by percentage points, is in 5th place right now. So still work to be done with about 14, 15 games left in the season, or 15, 16, I should say, depending on how you look at the schedule and whether the Icemen will get a game made up at the tail end of the year. But it did not go the way of the Icemen tonight. Wheeling comes away with an 8-5 win here in Jacksonville. I want to thank Gemstone Media, led by their chief, George Birnbaum, who is in attendance tonight. So great to have George here. watching with his granddaughter, catching a hockey game. So thank you to George and everybody involved with Gemstone Media. Thank you, of course, to our off-ice crew who do so much work behind the scenes, led by Michelle Durant here to my left, my statistician. And, of course, to Alex Reed down below inside the bubble. For everybody else involved, this is Arlie Johnson saying good night for now. Your final score this evening, the Wheeling Nailers 8, the Jacksonville Icemen 5. We'll be with you again tomorrow afternoon at 3 to see if the Icemen can win this weekend series against the Wheeling Nailers. Until then, have a wonderful evening and be safe, everybody.